All right, guys, are you hear me? Welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do hit the like button, join button, and YouTube will help you along the way. So first I have to say, because I put something in the title, obviously it was not coming from me, it was coming from the Jamaican Gleaner, but we have to say condolences for all the lives lost in the Palestine-Israel conflict. All right, obviously, as you saw, they said the Reggae Boyz squad affected by such title. So I had to just make sure put that in. And naturally, we would have put that in because we are empathetic and stuff. All right, and definitely we want a world of peace. So we have to always come from that standpoint. All right, but nonetheless, we still have to have the conversation because we had it yesterday and we wanted clarification towards the subject itself. So let me know if you guys are hearing me well. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. We saw Omar Fowling. So guys, you can put yes. You always have to let me fight for you guys to tell me because what I did, I hooked up my mic because I wanted the calling system back on the platform. So I was trying to fix it, but for some reason I called one person and it was not working well. So let me know if you're hearing me well from my mic because it's saying my audio is perfectly fine. So are you guys hearing me well? Let me know. All right, so one person. Thank you very much, Triple E. All right, yes. Said it's loud and clear. All right. So Jay Shy, how are you doing? Massive respect, man from Portland. Omar Fowling, massive respect. Kevin, Dean Mackenzie, Travis in the building. Real Bala, my brother Dwayne Thomas, massive respect. Joseph Brown says massive respect, JD, and the Imaxit ruler. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. All right, so we have that to talk about, which is the Reggae Boyz situation. Maybe they explained it a little bit more in detail, so we're gonna go into that. We are going to do a recap as to what you thought of the Richie's interview on the Clearing the Air because a few persons sent me some clips and it seems like others made some scandalous statements as to what the intention was of the video. So I would love to hear what you guys understood from it because I thought that I tried to make it detailed so we can have a pattern because our thing is not to be a friend. Our thing is to try and get the information out and then try to seek resolution. That was our take. That's why we started from everywhere. I thought in that video, Richie started off angry and I literally switched the entire thing to let we hear what's good, what Mr. Butler did, what the mother did, what the son did good, who helped them. So when I've listened to the clip, thanks to all of my subscribers that sent in information, um, you made me realize that comprehension is a very rare thing. You understand me? And I would love for people to always try to go and seek knowledge. It helps you a lot. And always start from a standpoint of trying to want clarity because it will help you along your way. All right? Yes. But my clear intention was I wanted to see if it's possible for Richie to send a good image to his son and also the persons who are trolling his son. So after that video, at least they could look at him from a different light, but still stay honest and produce the facts as well. And I had obtained all those papers. I put them in the Discord so people can follow the story. I never put them on the screen because I never came here to look views. All right. Everyone knew that when this kid came about, and I'm not going to shout because shouting does not mean you're right. All right. So I'm going to try stay in a much more calmer tone because I'm actually comfortable doing this. You know why? I think people forget things very fast. Before anybody even knew about this kid, that's why it's good for you to watch that video because it gave you a timeline. So clearly, no one knew about the kid until a certain time. But once but you always remembered where you got in touch. I never needed to do a video introducing Richie to the public. Richie pretty much usually come on our platform because he respected our take as to how we analyzed his son, because he brought me tips for me to dissect his son, and those are tips from foreign. That simply means no one knew Whisper much that time. No YouTubers were talking about Whisper. Anytime they're telling those things, it's a lie. The sad thing is my older channel got shut down for reasons I am still not cleared for today from today, and that's the reason why you don't see videos. 2 years and add from Whisper. You understand me? That's when nobody talking about him. When Whisper came on the scene was when the views bump up on Manning Cup. Then YouTubers start latch on to the title of it. Some might mean good, but not all. Some it maybe come straight directly from just the views, and then maybe you pretty much hang on and it means something. But I was here pretty much giving an detailed analysis on it, and that's why you could have heard me said to Richie when they came to Netherlands, I was the one that brought his son to a legendary footballer and then call him and prove to him. And that's maybe I never had that eye level of thinking of the talent of his son at that time. But obviously, I am not the greatest footballer. So what I do is try to learn. So somebody else give me the information. And I'm saying, damn, this man was one of the greatest footballers to ever play, you know. So if he gives me that information, I want to start look at it from a different side. I respect the kid. I talked highly of the kid at that time. Remember, I told you that he was going to score such and such good and Ray. So I had thought him about him in a highlight, but I never expected someone of that stature to say that if he gets the right guidance, he could have reached different levels. And then we passed it on, and obviously the interview is there, but I'm just trying to show you how long this is before anybody doing any video. So I never needed to do an interview with Richie to know Richie. All right, and if people actually wants to do the fact checks, internet is there, people. Dates are there. Dates on YouTube cannot be altered, so it is there for you to see. All right, so the interview was solely based on me trying to fix something, because I don't need to get up every day and says whisper part 17, whisper part 55, because I don't do YouTube for monetary gain. That is not my take. I never had that intention. That's why I try know Richie. I said, yo, he contacted me and I said, this is I will do it because, but I want to stay away from this. But I will do it in my control. Nobody not going to tell me what to do. I will do it in a certain format. I want to see where the kid comes from, give you some information that the fans them never know, and that's how you guys learned about the Walter Boyd, and that's why you guys could have honestly comment in the comment section. But now you realize, oh, people can skew anything the wrong way, and sometimes it's just because of their energy and also their comprehension skills. So when they're talking, you just leave them alone. All right, the interview is there for itself, and people can't say anything about you with proof without you doing the thing. So the guy said what he said, the interview is there, and the proof is there in the Discord, and we move on from it. All right, yes. So I know you guys respect me as a person that try to present things properly and try to take a different stance, even though I am from certain places. Sometimes just let it pass. It's not worth it. I'm telling you. Don't waste your brain cells on those things. It makes you not happy. It makes you not happy. And for me, I think I reached the stage in my life that I want to be happy and just enjoy life, and wherever I can try to assist with my talent, I do so. That is really me in a nutshell. And that's why from that we I from what I would say from maybe like couple months now I've been completely different, because maybe I found myself a little bit more. Sherman Scott says, JD, you know about I don't care about anything else, Sherman. No, no honesty, Sherman. I don't really care about any tape, anything aside from what the guy said. I asked him whatever he wanted to say, he said. So for the people that complain that I was talking too much in the video and I should have let Richie speak, you realize that what I did is once I saw that it's going down the route of maybe he wants to be disrespectful to Mr. Butler or the kid, I had to draw him back and say, Richie, no, this is not the way it goes. And remember, we had some challenges with the internet. So you not hearing it, but I was hearing it first. So you hear the delayed squeaking. So I knew that he was getting a phone call or something coming in. So I had to take over to keep the audience retention there as well. So I'm very sorry for the persons that said they wanted to hear Richie fluently go over things. But I thought that you wanted to hear everything in like patches, so year by year. I thought that I tried my best to get it done. So I'm very, very sorry again on the persons that said that they had problems with that. But my intention was to get the information out to the world. So if you're watching a Whisper video, he said something, you could match it with what Richie says and what Mr. Butler says. All right. So in the future, you could get a clearer understanding to something. That was the sole intention of the video, and I think it came off exactly that way, because that's what everyone texted me and said. All right, so don't pay anybody, any other person's mind saying stupid things, because I think they are clearly on the stupid side if they are going to come off that, or come off any other way. Believe me, don't pay them any mind. All right. And if someone consistently trying to do that, you ask them what they have against me, and they are going to tell you something different aside from what they're actually listening to, and then you will know where it's coming from. All right, yeah, man. Ah, JD, I understood everything that was discussed that interview. Thank you very much. All right. All of the above, you can think Chevis. All right. Ski College says, big up JD, blessings, morning. Anyone know if John Russell in the squad? We are going to get to that as well, but we wanted to make sure we cover everything. Tennessee, big up yourself, my brother. Hope everything is okay. Real Baller said that whole situation is pitiful and sad. Yes, and that's why we wanted to make sure we move past it. I wanted to make sure when we finish that video, we never have to talk about it one more time. Never have to put the kid name anytime. Let the kid move on and try live. You understand me? Yes. Jeff says reading and comprehension in school is very important. Yes, we know that, but sometimes I realize that it's not so clear, you know? Yeah, for a lot of people. Float management, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. So let me move on to Trevor said, I hate when people come on YouTube, try to style people, like talk like they're more educated more than everyone. No, Travis is not. And no, I am Travis, please. I know. We never come off the side here. We are trying to say that people that's why everybody should not have the equal vice on certain things to manipulate people. It comes out different. That's what I'm pretty much saying. You understand me? Yes, because somebody can maybe interpret something completely wrong, Travis, when it was extremely clear. So it has nothing to do with how you felt about something and education level of each person else and whatever. It is about that situation. All right, yes. Football from yard. How are you doing? Bless up, JD. Was a very good interview. Thank you very much, man. Aldine, JD, you were expecting Richie to tell you so much positive things about Butler, but he talks positive things, you know. Him not knowing that he talks positive things about Mr. Butler. If you think that he was trying to not talk good things about Butler, but if you listen to the interview, I saw people commenting and They are detailing how much things upon under the Phoenix umbrella, which is from Mr. Butler. So that tells you that he was not shying away to talk good about Mr. Butler, but he wants to make sure he gets to the bad side. And I did my interview to curve him around from not just rush to the bad side, but also give everything in context so every individual can come and hear what he did good and what he did bad. I can't just cut out what he did bad, what he did good, and then let Richie talk about what he did bad. Because remember, that's the problem, Because when Mr. Butler talks about him, it was just all bad. You understand me? So it looks like if you leave Richie to that, maybe he will just come out and just say all the bad things. But you have to be mature enough, controlling your space, and do the job. And I thought that I did that job. So it was not by accident. It was me purposely do it because every time Richie came off board, I said, no, Richie, let me stick to this argument. So for everyone that got it misconstrued, it was me did so purposely. All right, because the intention was to find a resolution rather than a continuation of drama and files and pieces. That was not my intention at no point. All right, and I wish I don't have to speak about it. It's just because the commenters, I wanted to give my voice to the commenters in my chat and also to the clips that I've heard, which makes no sense. You understand me? Yes. So watch it for yourself and judge. All right, because everyone inside that gave a different reaction to it. Jay Shai said the interview was well handled for what your intention was in trying to clarify what's in the opening. Because look at it now, Jay Shai. I learned about what year he actually played for Harborview. Whisper told us the opposite year. His father told us the opposite year. So you know what happened now? You can go in the newspapers and then check the right correct year. And then you get it for yourself. And then you will see who is actually accurate as to that. So you can say maybe the player busy and never really got everything on file accurate, and our Richie was wrong. You get those information. Then when he went to Phoenix, you got those information. You got the information that Phoenix alone never actually pay for everything because the players, them family paid the money and then they got sponsor sheet to go out to people to get other things. So that helps me now to know that Jamaica, it's not just Mr. Butler alone helped the kids them. Other people funded Mr. Butler to help the kids them as well. All right, so that means Jamaica still backing him, even though it's not a direct sponsor to him. But Jamaica still backing him. So that tells me, said people in Jamaica is still good enough to help the youths. So these are the things that I'm learning. You understand me? So people in Jamaica still readily available to help the youths. You get me? So you learn people don't text me when my when I'm on the show, all right? Yes. So the amount of things you could have learned through that, if you took your eye your dark shades off, you would have learned a lot more things. You understand me? Yes. So and then you if you are a person, for instance, an ex person that has an academy, now you know that you could have gone out to other personnels and ask for some help. Like go out there and ask, and people willingly ready. But the impression that I got first, nobody wanted to help you. You have to do certain things in order to gain certain sponsors. That's the first impression I got when I came on the Jamaica scene, You get me? So these are the things that you could learn through that. And then what I did now, I followed up with two other parents, and they have confirmed that that's how it went. You understand me? So that showed me now. That showed me now that okay, people, if you put things the right way and you have the sellable product, you still have people in Jamaica that will support you. You understand me? Because they had gotten the support. So that's an ex good point you got out of it. You understand me? Yes. So if you just want to lament on the part of who sell who or who wanted to sell who, that is just for the drama. And you realize that was at the backside. You get me? JD, I've heard, let me, Butler says that he got sponsors before. So I wasn't taken aback. No, no, remember, Jay Shai, I talked to Mr. Butler before. And I never got that information on the video. So I've learned that now. Because even him talked about the difficulties in getting people on board. You understand me? Which that proved to be true, even with Richie's statement. You understand me? Even with Richie's statement, it proved that Mr. Butler was telling the truth in that light, as in how hard it is. Because it's a strategy when you send the people, the parents, to go with the sheet to do it. You get me? Because people would be much more sympathetic on that side. So it is a challenge, but at least it still happens. So we learned something, Jay Shai. You get me? We learned something right there. I'm just spinning out some good things that we learned. To be fair, Mr. Butler always praise some people that assisted him through the journey. That's what I'm saying. I never knew that because I never remember. I'm not all over the internet to try pick up everything on this person. I just put out the information, did the interview. You understand me? Yes. All right. So let me share this so we can get the visibility out there, and we will be doing only 2 hours. So we are already 21 minutes in. We have a lot more things to talk on, but I wanted to just make sure we clear that. So we don't have to go back over this, and I'm not going to respond to nothing else because it does not work my time. You understand me? When I come here, I want to do some football mechanics. I want to know who watching this, who saw this, and how helpful it is towards my development in what I am trying to do. You understand me? I have no time for this thing. All right. So people, when you hear people talking madness, you don't even send it to me because it's not worth it. I don't really care about these people. All right. Yes, I honestly don't care about them. Honestly, I'm telling you, it don't faze me at all. Butler did yes, but I just don't like how Richie is being sidelined. Well, tell you what, I can't do nothing about that. I just try to put it out there, and let me just say something right here, and then I'm done with this. The video that we did, I think it might gain the answers that it want that for the purpose. It did its purpose. It did its purpose, people. You understand me? It did its purpose, and that is a good thing. You get me? That is the good thing. It did its purpose, and that is the good thing. Whether it turned out negative or positive, but it did its purpose. All right, because it gets the reaction what was needed. You get me? Yes. So, big up Rich Tie. Thanks for being here. Bessas, massive respect. Sorry for the problems you had the other day. All right? Always welcome here. Jay Shai said, JD, however, Richie was mentioned the sponsors as to shed light on that when Butler says he used his own money or Leon money is running the academy. Oh, you thought that's what you got from it? Okay. Well, I never looked at it that way. Yeah, I never looked at it that way, but you could put it that way as well. Respect to put it that way. I never looked at it that way, but I understand where you're coming from. But I am telling you what I took from it. So maybe he did it for that reason, but at least you still you realize, oh, I think. You get me? Yes. And Richie, you just hurting your son more and more with all this chatting. One done, Richie has not said anything in this video. I am the one talking as to not what Richie said, is what other persons reacted to what was said at first. All right? Yes. So let me not disrespect the man when the man never said anything more. And to be honest, he never said anything at all until what was said. We can all be honest on that side, even Jay Shai, because Jay Shai was always in the tick of this thing. So I don't think we should go about disrespecting the man. And to be honest, if I'm going to give any comment on it, I still believe that a man has his son and his the son as his mother. What they have the capability to do, no, what they should always have their own space. I don't think nobody on planet Earth should be able to overall take over your space. That's all I have to say on this matter. That's my honest opinion on that matter. I think nobody should come in and act as if they can determine how something goes. That is only possible in Jamaica. It's not possible anywhere in the world. That is the only thing. I'm not talking about an agent, or I'm not talking about an agent's rule. I'm talking about who you cannot you cannot decide something for anybody pitney under 18. It's not possible. Check everything on world level. So that is the only thing I have to say. All decisions has to be made by the parents. I have nothing else to say on that matter, and we are done. All right, it's not a disrespect, it's just the truth. All right, one, then I gave my side. Mr. Revolution said you did what you could, JD. But that matter is outside of football, so we have to just leave. Yes, and I want my channel to be footballing related, Yes, but because remember, I know Richie. This kid, before all of these people running around now to make money, Richie was honestly looking for people to give him validation to what he believed. And that's how I met him. We were just here, 2 years ago, 2 years something ago. Javan came here. Came here and said, JD, find a kid, I think you need to look at this kid, JD. I could give him father number. And they brought the kid, they brought the details to me. And I'm saying, oh, no, I need more. Because the way, you guys hyping up the kid, I need more. This, remember, Richie gave you the story, Up to even end of 2021, nobody talking about him. And that is in the same period when nobody talking about him. Because remember, where he really blew up, was when the under 20 picking problem. That's when most of these guys truly know him. When the under 20 picking problem started. Well, we are talking about him way before that. People in this chat. Let me tell you, what's his name again? Balaker, Javan first. We have to give Javan his credit. Javani first. Balaker, Formula, and a plethora of individuals inside our chat. They were the ones talking about this kid a long time, even before I took it up, like 6-7 months. So 3 years ago, they were still talking about this kid. So massive respect, guys. You are doing a brilliant job. Love it, because you always open my eyes and stuff, Yeah. So those are the guys that should be getting credit to bring Whisper's name on the internet. You understand me? Yes, because they really put it out there, the Javanis. And Javani, if you know about Javani, he pretty much scouts these little kids. So big respect to Javani. All right? Yeah. David Coke says, true. Yeah, man. The interview was fine. There was no confrontation and it was respectable. People will always take sides based upon whom they choose to believe in. But if you are neutral, then you can appreciate it. All right. Massive respect. All right. So let me flip over to the other drama, because as you know, even though it's footballing related, it always comes up with slight drama when it comes down to the JFF. So yesterday, people thought that at least this is what I heard. They never bought the plane ticket for this player, and we have to go into those details now, because if we want to blame them, we want to see if it was not needed to buy the plane ticket because of the complication and he couldn't get to come out. Because it's not needed to buy a plane ticket if you know that the person can't come out. It's a waste of time. So that's where we have to look at it. Because you can't just say, his plane ticket was not bought. and then everything is okay there, you just start beat the JFF. We have to try see what is the problem. Are we going to get clarity? I don't know. All right. Yeah, man, respect, Big Boss, massive, respect. All right, so they said Reggae Boyz squad affected by Palestine and Israel conflict, and they went down, in details. The truth being stranger than fiction was perhaps never so apt as the thought that Jamaican Reggae Boyz playing in the Concacaf Nations League in Grenada could be affected by a war between Israel and Palestine. All right, so clearly this was coming from whosoever. But that is the reality that faced Jamaican winger Renaldo Cephas, who is set to miss the Reggae Boyz Nations League game against Grenada on Thursday and Haiti on Sunday. All right. The Gleaner understands that the 23-year-old forward experienced travel delays in Turkey. Why am I talking in Dutch? Due to that nation's involvement in the escalating conflict in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine. All right, a source close to the camp revealed that the Ankara Gucci player would not have made it to Grenada until the day of the game, and as a result, the decision was taken to leave him out of the squad. Well, this is good because we are getting a little bit more information. All right, so what they said, the source told them he would have not reached until the day of the Grenada game. So the first thing people would say now, that's following the story, why does that matter? If we don't have all 23 players, he is still valid for the 80 game. And Mikel Antonio come into play only the 80 game. You understand me? So people can look at that and dissect that and say otherwise. Are you agreeing with me or are you disagreeing? Let me know. All right? Yes, but that he's just saying that's coming from the source. There are challenges in Turkey. There are a lot of delays with flights. The insider explained. Let me see if anything else is here. If he left Turkey based on the delays, he would not have arrived in Grenada until the match day. But it's the war in the region with Palestine that is what's causing these delays. So it's an impact situation. Cephas, the former Arnett Gardens player, was called up for the last two Nations League matches against Honduras and Haiti by coach Jaime Hallgrimsson. All right. And then they went through to hit. All right. And they said he made his international debut in the first match against Honduras, but did not feature in the second game against Haiti. Meanwhile, the squad has now been reduced from 23 to 21 players after Javane Brown pulled out due to injury and Mariappa to personal reasons. So how is it you named 3 players and then said it went down to 21 players? So something not adding up, because you said meanwhile the squad has now been reduced to from 23 to 21. All right, so that's with the addition of Whisper back to make it 21, because you had 3 problems. But really and truly, it's still 20 because Mikel Antonio is only available for 1. Right? Let me know. All right. However, Damian Lowe, Liam Bailey, and Daniel Johnson joined up with the team late yesterday evening and will begin training with the squad this morning. All right. It's tough, guys. That's what we are what we are realizing. It's tough to gather a set of players on international break. It's very tough because it's a short window and you have to get things set up. You have to make sure you're properly equipped before. Because once it triggered, you have limited time to get the players them here. Because see, players still turning up a day a, a day before. You get me? Just to get off of a one training session, and that's about it. You get me? With even a depleted squad so far. Because if Damian Lowley and Bailey and Daniel Johnson, they will just get a few maybe an hour or so training session, and that's it. They're in a next game. So it's not easy, people, to actually get this thing put together. Not picking up for Mr. Hallgrimsson, but that shows you. But I am kind of not understanding this, because now you clearly stated that it's going to be 21 player. So you still have 2 free vacant spaces. All right. So if he came or not, you make him come just the same. Make him come. If he played or not in the first game, you make him come. What say you guys? I would have made him come just the same, because Mikel Antonio is available for next game. What if sorry to say, but what if one of our other players get injured and it's a winger player? Are we stuck in that department? Is it that Cephas is not important enough to get a try? Yeah, are not important to say he's a second choice behind Leon Bailey, because I thought that he's behind Leon Bailey and Damarai Gray. You understand me? So if any injury, I think this adds more fire to the fuel. It adds more fire to the fuel, people. You understand me? They should have just still bring him, because you're telling me that he would have reached on the day, but yet still you had. So the only difference I'm looking at, Mikel Antonio, a big star. So Mikel Antonio said he's going to play one game because he's slightly injured. So why we still bring him? Why we never left him? So we saw the importance in that man, but not saw the importance in Cephas. You understand me? Yes, so I have a slight problem with that, because he's a Jamaican-born player that's trying. So it makes me feel away, because we always wanted them to try, including the coach. You said them should go places and do good things. So you never brought him here. You never knew him, and someone else brought him in, and he continuously do good, and he's in your system. Learn some of your system. Try pull the mountains though. He has family in Jamaica just the same. He can motivate youths just the same, because he is actually playing and making papers. So get him in, man. It sounds like if it's not the coach want these players in, the extra mile does not requires. Yes, that's what I'm getting, people. Don't know if you're getting the same thing, but based off what I just read and how the source said he worded this thing, yes, and more likely it might be true, Tuffy, big up yourself, said, bless up JD. In my opinion, it's the right decision not to bring him, because he could have the same issue going back through the war. But better him don't go back through the war, Tuffy Rudy. Because if he has issues should go back there, that simply means games will not be played, Tuffy Rudy. So extend the vision past, get him in and get him back out. If it's that bad, they are not going to have any game. You understand me? So I think that, Tuffy, you have to come back and change your take on that, all right? Because no game will be playing if he can't travel back to the country. You get me? Yes. So, me smoke out. Youth travel. Why can't Cephas make it even for the 80 game? They said they don't think it's necessary. Pretty much. That's what the star is, the Gleaner is referring to. You understand me? Yes. And seems like that Cephas situation, we're not hearing all the story. I think so. JFF did not want to buy the ticket. That's what Dujuan Thomas says. All right. And people, you can call in to see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work good, but you can still call in the show to see if the calling actually works. All right. Yes, because I've hooked it up. All right. Jaden Rommel says, see people I wish whisper happy birthday in a him comment section like them no know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. So you know something that we don't know? I think people just want to make sure the kid is okay and living his best life. Yes. Sports Corner changed his name. Says big up Shine JD. Jesus God, even me not trouble him people, I give him people respect. Him still call me big head. Director, please, where is Paul Pogba right now? I don't know. Um, Winston says, JD, Whisper and Bobby can play wing. Oh yes, so you're saying that it was. Come on, man. So what is? So what? Guys, remember when a man a play now? As oh look, Romario Williams, Romario Williams. You heard about Romario Williams, right? You hear the guy spoke on it 2 years ago. I have not gotten a call for the national team. It's a honor to come and play for the national team. So why couldn't be a honor for Cephas? The guy is doing something. I am not arguing for arguing's sake, but I'm just saying you can't just say that and expect the guy to feel good when they are looking at it as this is an opportunity for me to feel comfortable. My family can come to the stadium and see me play, and I truly deserve it. You understand me? Because I worked myself off to get this thing done. And then, even though we had some challenges, but you said you could have got me there at that point, I would have take it just the same. So if Cephas said that he rejected it, I would have felt okay. I understood the situation, so I would have made it fly, no problem. But they said they thought that it was not necessary. And that's where I have my problems. You can't tell me what is not necessary. You understand me? Because if it fire back and then we short our wingers and we wingers them or we select never do enough and we lose the games them, we have to call out the coaching staff. All right? Yes, hopefully it does not come down to that. But as we said, we had enough. We had 23 players to select and we are going to have 21. So I'm not going to accept that. I'm very sorry. I'm upset, as to the youth should get a chance. Um, Travis, please don't start with the whisper should not make the team. He didn't make the team. He was there after the fact. And we couldn't get anybody else there. And he's there. So just show him some support, Travis, even though you don't agree with it. He's still an ex-body that can offer something in the wide channel, as what Winston said, just the same. So we have to just accept it. You understand me? Because we have nobody else. If one of the players them go down to injured, we have to start change up all sorts of things and then maybe lose off the level that we had big time. So if he's there and he can. I saw the quality that he can come on and be an impact player. So you give him the chance. If it's down to me, him or Cephas, I still would have chose Cephas because Cephas is much more in season and the level of competition that he has faced is way superior than him. So yes, Cephas would have gotten a natural nod, but they decide that they're going to go different places, then I can't say that much about it. All right, people, we have 189 people in the house. Please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Share to a friend, and let we have that dialogue. All right, subscribe to the channel. Get us up to the 8,300 to get us closer to the 10,000 on this one. And make sure to subscribe over the Imaxit as well. And we have officially passed 20,000, I think, on both channels within a year span. So that's amazing. All right, we reached almost technically back to where we were on one channel because we're at 20,100 and something, something around that. Yes, so we are back there, but it's spread over two channels, which we have spread the work over two channels. So it is accurate. So let me make it to 40,000 within 2 years. So that would be a smoking record. All right. Yes. Agreed to disagreed. He's showing up back to work. Maybe there is no games but training. All right. Richard says, bless up JD. You should be a lawyer. Oh my God. I don't think I am qualified. I don't think. Williams is a striker. Yeah, Williams is a striker. I've never named Williams as a winger. I know where he plays. I know where he plays. All right, all right. Um, Dr. Ear, big up yourself. All right. I wanted to see, yeah, I wanted to see Cephas. I wanted to see him as well, because I wanted to see what he has to offer in the team. So, yeah. Ala Madrid said, according to the sports news last night, Cephas wanted a business class ticket and JFF wanted to send him to the back of the plane. So why is it the source saying something completely different? Oh Lord, JD, I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense to fly someone to sit on the bench. So, Winston, um, all right. So to sit on the bench. So you thought that he would have sit on the bench, Winston, after coming off in good form. You don't believe that it's because he was a new person why he was second fiddle to others. I do believe that he would have been higher up the tandem pole when he comes back around. People, let me drop my number so you can call in to see if the calling actually work. All right. This is the number. You only can call on WhatsApp. All right, please. What is explaining? All right, WhatsApp only so I can see if it works. All right, so that is the number. I'm going to try and pin it so you can call in via the number and I will see if it works. All right, yeah, because we have some challenges. All right, but thanks everyone for joining these shows. We are on 67 likes, people, and we have 167 people here. So do we that favor and hit the like button, get it up past the 100 and go to the 200 so we can get more visibility. All right, so for people that complains that they are not getting a notification, it's because you don't want the notification in not hitting the like button. All right. It was on TVJ Sports News. Well, I am going to go there, and if that's the take, Ala Madrid, that's even worse. So I would love to hear from Winston then, if that's the take. Winston, what would you say as to what Ala Madrid said? MPW94 says there are many players flowing into sit on bench. Only start in 11. I think Winston just picking one side. Winston picking one side of the argument. Just one side of the argument. Winston picking. All right. Winston, we can't agree with the big boss. All right, we can't agree with you. I like that, you know. JD, pursue a coaching career on some level. I'm serious. All right. But me not do the thing real baller. So when I do get through, at least in the next 6 months, I think I will have more ramped up time. In the next 6 months, real baller, we will talk again. All right? Yes, I can give you more information and more clarity and where I am and what is required to move on to the right stage. You know, why you think that I should once I do get a qualified thing, why I think I should pursue the coaching after that? You don't think I can have it and do like analysis work on games and stuff? You don't think I can use it for that purpose and not necessarily the outfield everyday coaching pan feel and stuff, you know? The coal and them stuff there in Belgium. Sometimes, people going to those seminars and stuff, and the weather, man. My goodness, it's not easy as Jamaica, yeah? It's tough weathers, real ball, you know that. So it's not easy, remember, man's never born here, man. All right? Just hope JFF don't victimize the youth because of the news coming out. So you're saying that you think that he released information that might not have been released by them because they just made it vague. Rama said, hello JD, big up. What was the news with Omari and his selection? I don't think he was approached this time around. No, the last time before. I thought that they used the same broad brush as to what they said first, that he wanted time. I am not sure if he was contacted this time around, but I'm just covering over the last 2 times. All right? Yes. Yeah, but if Cephas not making it in time for a Grenada game, that's a waste of money. So, Mr. Michael Antonio, I saw a clip and I'm looking at everyone to make out all of the persons. And because Simon, it's for a reason why he never posted a video. He puts up picture slides because he knew that people would speculate, not speculate only, but also count the players that's there and when they have arrived and stuff. And it does not look like all of the players them trained in the light training yesterday. You understand me? Yes. So Cephas coming in Nitro. I just to make up the numbers for the 80 game to play, I would not class it as a bad thing. All right, Cephas is not playing in Israel, so why would he be affected by what's going on in Israel? Having playing on Having playing players on the bench is important. So Cephas not coming because he's on the bench is nonsense. That's what Markland Buckland said. Yes, you can definitely use it for analysis. And if I do get a job, if I remember, I have people in higher level. High level in football, that you never may know when you have it. It's good when you're having conversation with ex-footballers and stuff. It's good when you have your CV in football to match it. And maybe you can't match it with where you had played football before, but what kind of education you have to the game as well. So me studying football is just to help me in what I think my passion is. And my passion is video analyst. Yeah, I can touch the field as well, but sometimes I'm getting older and the weather sometimes, even though the weather condition is much better over the last 2 years, but I don't know if it's going to stay so forever. Yes, but before, like 4 or 5 years ago, the weather sometimes stuff out the man, and you can't tell a man that you're not coming to training. Renaldo Cephas better than Whisper at the moment. Go cry with your mom. Newcastle stand. So no one said Whisper was better than Cephas. I had said the opposite. Newcastle stand. I said I think Cephas is better than him now. But when he gets his game time, we can come back with the evaluation because his upside is higher than Cephas based on what we are seeing. Because his technical side, if you develop on it, it might look a little bit different. But at this point, we wouldn't disrespect Cephas like that. I think, yes, what Cephas showed on a world level stage, Whisper does not get the opportunity to do that as yet. So we cannot put him in that bracket. And that's why when I heard people doing the comparisons and stuff, I said it's not worth it. You understand me? I said it's not worth it because you're evaluating a man and a Manning Cup game when the spacing between the players are way between 1.5 seconds, different from real-time football. 1.5 seconds. You know why that gap is to reality? So what you're seeing, you just don't know to put it in the footballing metric to realize that it's complete difference you're seeing. You get me? Look how when he gets the ball at a lower level in the high level football, he never had time on it and he gets taken off the ball way more often, way more easier at a lower level in the big man football. So it's based on spacing and placing and reaction timing in the footballing metric. And that is the big difference that you have now for him. And it's going to be a challenge for him to take it up. But it will take time. Once you go in the big league, you will over time you will get over it. You will match up, you will level up to that. You understand me? You will level up to that level. So let's see how he adjusted to that level. Yes. All right. Not you, JD. Persons on TikTok saying that. Okay. Markland said, I'm familiar with that area and the Middle East as a ex-military. Why would flights be being cancelled? But Markland, we are getting two different conversation here. So I want to think that is a next cover up people trying to do for the JFF. All right. Yes, for the JFF, it looks like it's a next cover up, and that is the problem. All right. Yes, people, I pinned the link right there so you can call in so I could see if the calling working. All right. That's what I want to know if it's working. All right. So people that always called me when I've not set up the calling, called me now. All right. Yes. JD, you can intern under Whitmore. So I have to come back to Jamaica to finish my actual on-field coaching. No, 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 no. I will take my time and do my damn thing. Dr. Ure said, JD, TVJ says Cephas is the latest withdrawal because of flight problems. Okay, okay. So someone else said that they went it into details. All of the strikers in the team are better than Whisper at the moment, Kilo. Yes, I would say so because he is younger, but when he goes to Chelsea now, Chelsea, if it's the big team, he will get up to speed well because the big team has some metrics that not even Manchester City hit in this year. That's why I've always said to people, don't look at Chelsea not winning any games. They are outrunning everybody. Everybody. Obviously, it's new players, so the coordination is not there. The lines are not squared. All of those things are not happening, but they are running. So it's closing down the reaction timing, and they are giving you problems. So at least you can say Chelsea right throughout the year they have given you problems, and now they are looking much more in sync. Obviously, people would say the wins that they got was over Fulham. Well, Fulham beat other teams. So it is good Pochettino getting the team well rounded. So if it is the main team he's going to, he will get up to speed faster than what most thinks. Because he has to work hard. Hard. Pochettino will run the daylight out of you. Pochettino will make you run until you're just running, and the computer there waiting on you. So I think when you see him back, he's going to be a monster. Yes, for the right reasons, though. All right. Mr. Revolution said, JD, you can be a video analyst for Vice FC. Okay, Vice FC. Okay, cool. Owen, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect, big boss. There is a Asian player in Israel that gets flight. That is Richie. Richie's here. We talked about it yesterday. So I think the more we look at this, is the more people would say it is not looking as accurate as to what people said. Las Blancos said, JD, me here say, I barely no want Cephas in the squad because him feel threatened. So coach drop him. What? Damn. And guys, that was not uttered from me. That was from Las Blancos. Not me. Alright, I know nothing of such thing. Naming a 30-man provision is very important. Yes. From a business and financial point, it's in JF's best interest not to bring the chances of him getting more than 20 minutes against Haiti is 20%. Okay, wow, all right. Chelsea running, Arsenal winning. Oh my God, that is just flat out bad mind. I can tell you when Chelsea becomes dangerous, they are going to look much more better than Arsenal. I am very sorry. All right, and I also believe they were looking better than Arsenal this season. They were just not looking as good as them in the final third, I would say. But I would say no. Jackson is terrible. I think Arsenal and Chelsea was looking as good as Arsenal because Arsenal was not impressive in none of the games that I saw them. Or you can say I'm bad-minded or whatever you want to say. Arsenal was not impressive at all. I think Arsenal still has a better gear to go. I thought that they were playing better last year. They are picking up points now, but I thought they were playing better last year. All right? Yes. So I'm very sorry. So let me not get into any Arsenal war. I'm not going to discuss any Arsenal. All right. I just gave a take that Richards will be better if he's playing in the first team because of the metrics them. What's going on at Chelsea, which is impressive that Pochettino brought in principle, discipline. All right. Raheem on a different level. Yes, Raheem has been one of the best players this year. We have to give him his credit. All right? Yes. Vice FC is Mr. Butler's club in Belgium. I will not. J-Ro, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Man of Valor. Artelov said, big up, bro. The CIFA situation sound like JFF covering up their unprofessionalism. As a military personnel, Israel conflict has nothing to do with CIFA's location. Thank you very much, Artelov. That's what I love to hear. All right. Then we have Dima says, JD, go take a nap. Chelsea has been hot garbage. Okay, so they are running up and down. All I'm saying, that's why when all of you guys talking, the coach come out and said, check the metric. We just need to start score goals because we're doing everything better than everybody. And we have to be honest. They are running. So you can't fight against what I'm saying, you know. You are just bad mind Chelsea. So you know what? Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. So JD, you allow the guys to state something you never heard. But I call it out. I call it out and said I don't know nothing about it, Nitro. So I call it out. Once I read it, I call it out, Nitro. So give me credit that I call it out and debunk it at the same time because I said I don't know nothing about it. All right? So Nitro, at least have the balls to give me some respect. Stop badminding me on Nitro. All right? Have the balls to give me some respect. I'm trying to engage with the audience. And I picked up on a comment that maybe should have not been read. I am doing everything myself. All right? And I read comments. All right? Yes. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with my name, Nitro. Stop playing with my name, man. Chelsea is the best. Thank you, Kerry and Spence. I'm not going to argue with none of these mans. I'm coming from football coaching. That's what I'm talking to me. So, no. On a bad mind Chelsea. All right? Whisper is a diamond in the rough. We should allow him to develop into a shining gem without emotional driven compassions to more experienced player. Leroy, but that's what we said. Give him the chance there. Arsenal, if Arsenal wins the league, I am missing for the earth because AFTV. Yes, I am not watching any Premier League content if Arsenal win the league. You would cuss him if it was Pinnock. Be fair. So balls-less Nitro. I have called out the man. What more I need more to do? Because you have no balls to say that at least I stand firm and call it out to say I know of no such thing. I've said to you. I've said to you, you see, you have the balls now when you want to support something, but you can't. You don't have the balls to give me my credit. Nitro, come on, man. Chelsea will finish in the top 5. I think so, Dr. Hero. But I'm not going to continue this Chelsea war, all right? Because Arsenal, I'm not talking about Arsenal or Chelsea anymore. Because Nitro and man there, it's because I said something about Arsenal or why he got offended, all right? It's like Arsenal alone in the league, and it's not other teams in the league. Why would it affect the game? And Mr. Man said, wanna see how Whisper look compared to other talented youth. Like, can't wait to see for him to play PL2. Those guys much bigger. Yes. They are big, you know. Chelsea are going to beat City. Aldin, we have never talked about that. I only said they are playing good. We have not talked about anything who they are going to beat. No, City will beat them. And City will beat them. All right? City will beat them. All right, you know what? Let me not get involved. Let me not get involved because you're going to hear some bad mind Arsenal now. All right? All right, so the Arsenal man, I'm come in. Big up yourself, Brian Burke. Me done talk, people. We're not talking about any EPL. We're done. All right, you see the whisper conversation make we end up in an EPL. We're not going to do it. All right, if not talk about the EPL 1, 2, 15, because me see the Arsenal mans them show up instant as we talk about Arsenal. Jesus God, JD, I have to agree with Nitro on this one. If someone said that about Pinnock being jealous of another player, you would, oh God, all right. You know what? Las Blancos, please, stop set me up, all right? Because that might be Revolution's fake account, and he found a way to to call me out. All right, I'm very sorry that I never reacted angry or the right tone. All right, yes. I'm very sorry, people. Smash the like button, people. Get us up to 200. All right. 155. Big up yourself. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to give you the information, the vibes, the quality, the education, and all people. If me come here even with the truth on the screen, you guys find a way to fight with me. Is it that you just like to fight with me? It's just me you don't want to fight with. It's not about the information or nothing. You just want to fight with me. All right, good Lord. Help me, Lord. All right, so we have 55 more minutes to go. Jesus, God. And we have not gotten any call. All right. Oh, God, I missed the call. People are getting my head in, man. It's Nitro. I'm going to murder Nitro, you know. Eric Sewell, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, man. Brian Burke says, Lord, me come in looking to hear about Reggae Boyz and Uncle bashing Arsenal. Boy, oh boy. I want thing. All right, let me move on to the actual stories that we want to talk on, because it looks like it's a World War 50 for no reason. All right, thank you very much, people, for always supporting the channel, man. All right, yeah, man. All right, God bless, give thanks. Big up yourself, Samson. How are you doing? Mr. Revolution said, I am broadcasting commission, keeping you fair and balanced. All right, I'm very sorry. I will work on my balance approach. And this is why people will talk about me have problem with the Phoenix ballers them and stuff. Because the other day me I give Phoenix baller and be a credit, you know. And none of you guys come and say, you know, Sir JD is honest. Because look how Liam Bailey don't score, but the man I give him so much praise for what him do. And so that means I did, and the coach said the same thing. What he's doing or what they wanted from a person in that position. Hence why they changed the system. So why one could look at it and say, oh, Jano Star, the youth was correct in what he was saying. Because here the coach said the same thing all along. You know what you do? You just avoid that and say, oh, that sound too good. We cannot give him his credit because he was accurate as well. So let we just jump on something else. The commissioner, the bias meter, the not favoritism talking meter. Let we attack that now. You cheating Bailey like, oh, no, Nitro, I'm not going to answer that one. Dr. here said, JD, did you already have your KFC? You seems off, like when some people don't have them coffee. I have not eaten any KFC for... I'm lying. I never said anything, so I'm not lying. But I ate KFC. Babes. Okay, we went to Sunday. We went to okay. Yeah. Sunday we went to Netherlands. So Sunday I got KFC. Yes, so Sunday I bought KFC. But because we were going to, I wanted to drive because I went to Rotterdam, and I wanted to drive to Amsterdam, which is an hour away, whole heap of money to buy rice and peas. But my lady cooked rice and peas, so I just came back, you know. That goes to show you how much it cost me to eat Jamaican food, people. So stop saying me I'm not Jamaican, man. Man's more Jamaican than most of you guys, all right? Yes. And yes, guys, we have a next development in the passport issue. Let me know if you guys want to hear about it again. Because I thought that it was done, you know, because remember, I told you guys, they sent me a letter and said that you want the cancellation, and also we should not reimburse you on what you have spent. And I said, yes. Right. So let me read the letter that they sent me. I don't know if they are watching the program and felt away the way they dealt with me. Yes. So let me read the program. So let me read the program to you guys, so you know what's going on. All right. Oh, it's on this phone. It's on this phone. So it looks like they want to offer me. They want me to write it in, put it in writing, with a signature. Let me read it first so you get to hear what they have to say. So they ain't leaving me alone because I said take the money, go. I don't want to talk to you guys, but it seems like they still want to stalk me. So let me give you what they have said, and you guys tell me what to do because I don't want to talk to these people anymore, man. I think they are disrespectful, man. No one else in the world do people like that. So they said, dear Mr. Daly, further to your request for cancellation, the authorities have responded as follow. The applicant is requested to submit a signed letter stated he wishes to cancel his application, and as such he is requesting a refund of the fee paid. All right. The mission noted that you stated you required no refund, but we wish to nonetheless advise that this option is available to you. All right. So what should I do? Go back and write the letter again, sign it and send it in, or I should just leave these people alone? Let me know. Can you speak Dutch, JD? What you want me to say, sir? JD, your wife cook more Jamaican than you? Uh she cook equally as me. I do cook, but she can cook Jamaican just the same, and she can cook our food as well. Yes, bye. Come and say hello to them. Because Mr. Hello people. Yeah, Mr. Nitro, he's the one that stalks me on the internet. Nitro, his name is Nitro. Yeah.
Oh no, I think I have to beat him up like a cataract.
Beat him up as of cataract. Okay, all right. You hear that, Nitro? She said she's gonna beat you up like cataract. All right, take care.
Be careful, Nitro.
You hear that, Nitro? Yes. So we have to send the letter then. That's what Omar says. JD, you have a nice wife, bro. She fits you. Okay, that's my little baby, you know. She's sound like a kid. Oh no, that's my little baby. It's not my wife. That's my little kid came here. My little daughter. Oh, okay. That's my little kid came in. That's Gemma. She came on the screen a few times. She was with me in England the other day. So you can look in the Discord and you could see it. Good morning to the future reggae girls. Go for your passport. No, I ain't getting nothing, man. What we're gonna do when I do go somewhere that I know, my friend, remember my friend, sometimes he comes in the chat as well. He said that I can do it in different locations. So we will just cancel that thing and let them go about their business. And then the next time we will get that done. It's not a big deal now. I can go anywhere without the passport. I can go more places without the passport, than when I had the passport only. So I'm just gonna do it because people said I should do it. Okay, me never know. First, okay, yeah, man. She came here always. She is always with me. JD, this makes no sense. If he's leaving late and not at the appropriate time, there is a war in Syria that Turkey is involved and flights are delayed for various reasons. Pathetic. Big up, Owen. Oh my God. Hello? Uh, your car is around the apartments? All right, yeah. Yep, and I think my car is in the street. Yeah. JD, I think they have done their background check and found out you are actually from Suriname, not Jamaica. You're a liar. Did you live in England before you go? No, I never lived in England, but all my family comes from England, though. But I never lived in England. I had the opportunity to live there, though. But I chose to stay in Belgium because of what I have developed here. Yes, I think it makes more sense to stay here, but I do go over there to look for my family. But it took me a while Every single time I had gone over there, I had to pay like 150 for a visa. I have to do it in advance because I have to send in all the paperwork and stuff. But when I do get a Belgian passport, I never had to do anything. Just went through, scan, and that's pretty much it. So it's much easier to deal with things without the Jamaican passport, to be honest. Yes, because I don't think, I know they send you in a different line. They ask Leo, it's very hard when even when they know that you're not a criminal, because they just check your thing, they check your everything, they see that you're a working man, you pay your taxes, you live, you have your things, your businesses and stuff. Yeah, but it's just still deal different. When I'm passing with a passport for Belgium, because I'm giving a two experience with the same person going through with two different passports. One, they ask Leo, they have to send a thing, go around there to check extra time to see if call people. They have to call people who you're going to stay with to make sure they validate it. Um, but when I went there the other day, the difference is I went into a line by myself. Did nothing. They just let me scan it. Did nothing. Nobody asked me any question. When I went into England now, I went in a separate line again. Then she asked me how long I want to stay. I told her, and I was giving her my location that I'm going to stay and stuff, and she said that is not necessary. So you see the big difference. So one, you're not asking me where I'm staying. You're going to check to confirm if I'm really staying there. And then one, you don't even want to hear nothing from me. You just want to hear me say it out of my mouth how long I'm going to stay, and then you just let me through. So there is a difference, and I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I think that is classism. That is type of classism style. I get that feeling. Yeah. But I just believe that it's good to share it with you. So even though I know a lot of you guys suffer those things. Yeah. But it's the first I am suffering it, because before I had my Jamaican passport moving around and stuff. If I have once revolution, I calculated that when I was looking at work, when I was going to college, with my friends. I had friends from Poland, Chechnya, Macedonia, because Magbera was from Macedonia. Oh damn, I should call Eva. Yeah, Eva was from Poland, and Chechno, Checho his name, yeah. I have to make sure I say their names correct. And I have my brethren from Ghana. Ghana. My brethren from Ghana. We were black guys. He was already working at a place, gave me the information for the place. Then I called the interim, which is like the middle person when you don't have direct contracts and when you are not fully conformed to the country. You have to go through the interims and stuff. Right. So I called in and stuff because everyone just came to school, but I catch on to the language a little bit faster than most. So I made the call and made the arrangement to come there. And when we went there, they let in all persons except me at the time, and all of the persons that they have let in was white, because they're white pretty much, and closed the door, at that interim. So that was the only thing I've ever or only like the racist thing that I've ever witnessed. The problem is, Mr. Revolution. After that, I've never lived in Antwerp again. I kind of moved, and then we bought our own place and stuff in a different location where we are kind of more off the radar. So most of those things could only take place in Antwerp. And obviously you improved in life and you can just go and do natural jobs without have to deal with the interim. So my life and even the jobs that I've done, those are standalone jobs that I am literally in a machine by myself doing those jobs. So the communication with human beings are not so frequent. That's what I would say. So I just do my damn job, check in, check out, and leave. You understand me? Yes. So that's how it works in the end. But at first, yes, I did suffer. I classed that as some format of racism, and I have respect my other colleagues at the time. All of them white, and all of them walked out of the interim at the same time. Every damn one of them, every one of them with me and stuff. And up to this day, Ava called me last week. I always told her that I talked about her on my channel. You understand me? Yes. So one day, maybe when I do look for her, because she's in Spain at the time at now, so she will be back in Belgium soon. So I might have to go to our location, or maybe if you're in Antwerp city, I will just live stream and make you meet her. You understand me? Yeah, very, very good girl, man. Super educated, man. Super educated, some mad science level of education, man. JD, off the radar question. What do you mean? You, I mean, I never said when I said off the radar. Look, if you understand, you have Antwerp. You have Antwerp. Antwerp is like a lively place, but once you start moving out of Antwerp and the upper scale place, they are like country areas. They kind of get more country, and the separation between housing starts to get bigger. So your house here, someone else over here. So it just becomes more you by yourself, Stefan? That's what I'm saying. So you just have your own space and in your own world with your family and stuff. Yeah, that's how it is. But in Antwerp, it was much more easier. I went to I went to the park with my friends them, play football and stuff. Here it's not the same. I went to exercise completely different. Yeah, do my thing and stuff. But it's different. It's different, man. Revolution he has to. Kush says, good morning, JD. Keep doing your thing. Your information is outstanding. Yeah, man, Kush. Try my best, man. And as you know, trying to finish the next thing so we can move on to the next stage of what I do want to do. Yes, but here, Stefan, it's a little bit more. It's different. It's different. The spacing is too wide, and if you're a person that likes like Jamaica, here would be harder for you to cope because it's not so friendly. It's not the Jamaica style of place. Everybody is just different. Even though it does not really matter for me because I just come out, do my work, whatever work I have to do. If it's a kid, whatever I have to do, I go out and do my thing. And I barely communicate with people. Maybe I have some old friends, some old ladies across the road and stuff I will call to here and there, but that's about it. It's good getting perspective from a Jamaican outside of England, Canada, and United States. England, England is okay. England is fast life. The difference between England and Belgium, the driving, revolution. Good God, man. Sorry to say this, my family might be upset with me, but good Lord, man, the driving. The driving remind me of Jamaica, man. But I think it's worse than Jamaica. The speed that these guys go, because in Belgium and Europe, you have limitations on the cars. So even if you have a car, even if you have a car that has a 5-liter engine that you would have naturally have in the rest of the world. In Belgium, it's going to cut down because in order for you to get that car here, you're going to spend $1 billion on that car just to license it. You get me? So the size of the engines are much more different. So they pretty much remake the cars coming in Belgium. You get me? Yes. But the cars in England, man, comparing to Belgium, oh my God, man. When my sister came to pick me up, man, and the car moved off, man, that was a Benz. I'm saying, what kind of engine? I missed Jamaica. I miss Jamaica because I'm saying, yeah, we had some fast cars in Jamaica as well too. So I'm saying, damn. But those were English cars, just the same. So it makes sense. Why it felt like Jamaica because all the cars that I had was English cars. So it's the same thing. Good Lord, man. Yeah. The driving in Jamaica is worse than now, but I was talking the speed how the cars go. In Germany now, you have some highways in Germany that I could say. I think Kush can attest to this one. In Germany now, you have locations in Germany. In Germany, you swear DJ gigs, locations in Germany, you swear it's Formula One. Because when you start going on the highways, you have levels that you can't go under. You understand me? But you have certain bands. I think Kush might know the exact name of that band. And that's the road, the highway. Yes. So that's the name of it, yeah. Like the names. So you have such band, um, which would have given it the name before the highway. All right. Yes, I'm actually footballer. So I guess you feel like taking part in a formula. No, 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 no. The cars were very fast, man. Autobahn, Autobahn. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, yes. I am telling you. I am telling you, people. You don't want to be in that. I think the people in America, because they have a lot of big engine cars, so they would do okay on it, and also the hand that they drive on, it's the same. So it's easier. In England, the hand switches. That's why I never drove, because of the hand. And sometimes if you've been driving a long time on one side, it makes no sense to jump and switch over. And the way out they're driving, I'm saying, yeah, 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 yeah. This is not for me, man. Yeah, so it's mad, man. It's mad. JD, give us something in your your new language, no man. What you mean? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What should I just operate like Simon? Just saying some things in different languages because I want people to know that I can say some things in different languages. I don't know. Halisut. I think Halisut. Eric. I will wait until you answer, then I will follow it up. All right? Yes. I can't speak French, only Dutch. We drive on any side. No, 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 no. Driving in Jamaica is crazy. I don't even want to drive when I go there. Yeah, yeah. Well, England gave me that same feeling, so don't think it's Jamaica alone. England up there just the same. Yeah, man. That was man's. That was man's. So Eric, but you don't answer me. I ask you if everything is okay, and and you have not answered me. So I can't continue to speak with you. If you're not responding, sir. How can a Haitian not speak French? I am not Haitian. All pan sidewalk you drive. Oh my God. Yes, yes. Yes, Eric. I did went to school here. I don't speak it every day. I not like speak it every day everywhere because if I'm doing I have different places that I have to use it. But if it's required, I will do it. In Belgium, languages go all over the place. So you go some places, you do it, you do English. Go some places you do French, but obviously I can't, so I don't even attempt. Maybe I need to go back to school one day. JD, read the next post after mine in Dutch. Goeiemorgen. And that's not, but it's not morning, no. Um, Havant, it's Havant, no. And Goeiemiddag is midday. All right, yes, so it's Havant. So you would say Goeiemiddag or Goeiemorgen, Halisut, and you would respond ja of nee, N-E-E of ja. All right. Yes, because the alphabet is different. We say A, B, C. They say A, B, C. So when you will say how would I put it now? What word could I use? So for instance, which word I would have used? So for instance, lekker is nice. Yeah. But how it's pronounced, lekker, which is L-I-C-K-E-R, it's completely different because the R is different as well. So I don't know why am I in a Netherlands class, sir, to explain to you. So, and if you understand the alphabet, then you will know the pronunciation. So like Circa Braga, Our Circle Bruges, Circle Braga is different from Circle Bruges, but one is in Netherlands and one is in English. All right, so you have to always attempt it with the how would I say now? Or you work it? The principles of the language. The principles of the language. Double R. Double R is quarter. Yeah. Yeah. JD, if JFF full of it, JFF is just full of it, okay? Eric Swell, he's laughing and he does not do anything. So people, let us move on to football, all right? Because JD Earlup, I am suggesting a Rosetta Stone or Pilsa home lesson for French. I just can't pronounce some of the words in French because when I was going to school in Netherlands, I had a lot of French speakers and they were trying to teach me. But some of those words are just hard to call, man. Remember, I just left. I remember, it's just English patois I was coming from, and the speed that I've done Netherlands in was very good. You understand me? But I don't think I can do the same in French. I am very sorry. I can't do the same in French. Maybe it's just me being lazy. All right, so I'm going to try, people. I'm going to try. All right. JD, just want to hear you say something, but I've said how much things, but you have not. You have not actually responded at none of the things. I've said so much things, and you're clueless to what I'm saying. The man them say, drive on any side in Jamaica. Oh my God. JD, order a bucket of KFC in Dutch. Let me hear you. All right. What would I order? What would I order? And I'm gonna order what? Normally, I think you have VEF and teen. Um, for me, it's all tight. Keep a day. So VEF stuk of teen stuk keep a day, twee mais cover, and a clean, nee, in grote Sprite, alsjeblieft. Yeah. So VEF of teen stuk keep a day, twee mais cover, and a grote Sprite. Yeah. It's done. Lansley, you hear that now? Yes, so you do the translation when I do you can change the YouTube after this finishes and it's going to come out in the English word for you. So you will know exactly what I've said. Yeah. And people that speaks Dutch will translate it automatic and they tell me. 8 pieces of chicken? No, I've never said. I've said verf of 10 stuk. Keep a day. All right. Yes. Let me slow it down. Twee Maiskov. What is that? What is that? Oh my God. The man them say all sort of wrong things in. Yes, you get Sprite, right? Yes, that's Sprite. That's Sprite that I normally drink. Yes, but I said I normally buy 2 corns. Ties. Special. Any special that I would have wanted in the bucket is ties. Yes, so 5 or 10 if it's possible. Yes, and 2 corns. So those are the specific things that I do want in the bucket. And all over the place. Jason. Oh, so we're big language arts man, Jason there. Why am I turn up now? God. Where is Jason? Pastor. Colin, it is language lesson with content. This content goes all over the place. People, at least smash the like button. I have left Jamaica and I can do other things. So at least you learned. All right? Yes. I've always tried to expand myself in things. Yeah. Where's the one, Jason? Which KFC is better? Belgium or Jamaica? You know why? This is where we need to hit the like button again. Uno attack, you remember, uno beat me up, uno beat me up. Uno say, me that me not bring down Jamaica when me I said, oh, Belgium and Netherlands KFC maybe equal as Jamaica, if not better. Uno diss me up. Check Asafa Powell. Please, uno go and check Asafa Powell. And come tell me sorry. Uno come and tell me sorry. Go and check Asafa Powell. What he said. Unless you not go eat Asafa Powell. Yeah, man. Only never, only the things that me the bad mind Jamaica. Go check Asafa Powell. Only come and tell me sorry on an extreme. Only come and tell me sorry on an extreme. Alright, so what do you have to say now? What Asafa Powell did say? Yeah. No one realized I was not overhyping the KFC here. Alright. Only come back and tell me sorry. Alright? Yes. Based on what I tried England KFC. England KFC, I would not say England KFC is as good as Netherlands, Jamaica, and Belgium. Hello, good day, Mr. Pastor. How are you doing?
I am doing very well, thank you.
Let me know, people, if you're hearing Pastor well. Let me know if you're hearing Pastor well.
JD, your mic is very loud and it is not clear.
It is not clear.
No, it is not clear. It is loud.
And it's frying?
But not very clear.
It's frying?
Yeah, yes, when you're talking, it's frying. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so it's low. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just pull up Pastor right here, you know? Let me just. Alright, so Pastor. So what you say, Pastor? Alright, so you guys can hear Pastor now? Pastor, go ahead. What say you? Because maybe this is the best way to put you on the phone. Have you outside the mic. Yes, so what's
It's good that you're working on your quiz. Okay.
so Pastor, they said you're that's the low. That is the lowest. They said you're okay. They said they finally found a way how to get you on the right volume.
When I get excited, it will rearrange the balance of the system. Don't worry. Even looking
Mm-hmm.
when I comment that I responded to when I actually looked at it. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what's in the title. But let me say instructive. Simon spoke to the different
No. Simon, let's get up and let's speak different language for no reason. That's what I talked about. I never talked about when him talk to somebody else. I just said if me ask them if they want me just be like Simon, just say something, for just say something safe, you know. Okay, that was what I said, and me can worry Simon over the party.
Exactly what you said. Now I'm telling you about where I come program. It is very instructive that we are able to communicate with the person in the environment that we find ourselves. So the fact that you were let me see if I can use 2 or 3 different witty enough, sensible enough to value being able to speak to those persons around you.
Okay, Pastor, they said they're not hearing you. So what me gonna do now? I'm gonna make a comeback in the Discord, and then you're gonna take over my show. So I just said it have to go people. He have to take over my show. All right. So so I'm gonna try and get Pastor in the Discord. Bye bye, Pastor. I'm gonna call you back in the Discord. All right. So guys, I will fix the phone. I will fix the phone calls after. Yes, it's because I had some problems back then. So yeah, but I will get it sorted out. So let me try and get the Discord in now. Let me try and get the Discord in. How will it work the Discord again? JD, no, I am. You're gonna hear the pastors. Hold on, no. I am trying to do. Why, guys? You know much things on my computer. Uh, I'm opening the computer now. So just hold on. I'm gonna start the call. And put it in the Discord. Then I will share the link and then change the mic settings. So that is the link, Pastor. Jump on that link. Let me fix this. So at least people can hear. Let me get the sound running. All right. So the sound. So video and sound. Default output. All right. Mic. This is my mic. All right. So audio meter. This is my mic. So I think it should be okay. Yes, it should be okay. All right. So and then the output should be coming. All right. So the Discord is coming through. All right. So let me take off the Discord right here. Yes. So when Pastor comes in, Pastor, you can come in when you're ready, yeah? All right. So let me see if Pastor is there, people. Yeah. So when Pastor comes in, I will try and rectify that. All right. Yes. So Pastor, the link is there. Oh, it's echoing now. It's echoing now. All right. So Pastor, it looks like say me gotta shut it off. Oh, you say, oh God. All right, let me open it back so Pastor can call in. Sorry, people. Sometimes that's how it goes, you know. Technology. It stopped. You said it was echoing, and that's why I don't like to use this software, you know. Because I think this software from time to time gives me problems, all right? All right, so this is what I'm going to do then for the software then. Yes, so Pastor, join the call. All right, so Pastor is inside the call. Give me a second, Pastor. I will fix it. I know what I'm going to do. Let me just work with this one. Audio line. All right, so you guys are hearing me now. All right, so it should not be echoing. And then let me just change this right here back to my normal mic. So it's solely because of my phone call, hence why I'm having this problem. Pastor, are you hearing me now? All right, so let me see if you're hearing me back in this, and then I can bring it to the people. Just want to know if you're hearing me. But you should be able to hear me now. Pastor, you hear me good? All right, so Pastor is talking, but I'm not hearing him because I haven't changed this. 1 second, Pastor. That's how it goes, you know. Sorry about that, people, but that's how it goes. Sometimes you will have to change the device to the headset. All right. So, Pastor, you hear me now? All right. Output. No. Speaker. Nope. Headphones. Yes, headphones. And that should be good now. So, headphones. I should be able to hear Mr. Pastor now. All right. So, Sir Pastor, how are you doing? You're hearing me good, Pastor? And you guys are hearing Pastor now? Let me know, people. Let me make sure to click that again. All right, so that is the discard. So Pastor is coming through. Pastor is coming through now. For some reason, I'm just not hearing him. Guys, you're not hearing Pastor at all? Because he's talking. Okay. Are you hearing me 2 times? All right. So Pastor, jump out the stream and come back on. All right. They said no. All right. 1 second. It's me doing some madness. All right. All right. All right. But you guys are hearing me though. You guys are hearing me well. All right. So he's coming off. I'm going to close the call and then reopen the call. So Pastor can come back in. All right. I think that should be good now. Okay, everyone is hearing me. Good. All right. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so terrible. Yes, sorry, Pastor. I was hearing you. Yeah. But because I never changed the output source right here, so Pastor should be good, and I can monitor Pastor's voice. So Pastor, come back in, and you should be okay now. All right. Yes. So once Pastor comes back in, he should be okay now, people. Yes, because it was the output that I had some problems with. JD, you have to call Winston from Stone Love to be your technician. No, man, I'm good enough to do this. This is my job, sir. But I just had some other things that I never turned on. So, Pastor, once you come back in, watch, he's over a different part. All right, let me go over here. Yes, Pastor, are you hearing me good now?
Sounds like you're shouting now.
All right, so that means I was perfectly fine. Go ahead now, Pastor. They are hearing you now.
Very good. Good morning to the Imaxit family. I was saying, JD, that
No, no, I'm just testing.
yes, JD. I was I was saying that I wasn't responding to what you said about Simon. I was making a statement based on experience in the places I have traveled. If we are able to communicate with persons in their preferred languages, you are putting yourself in a position where you get along easier. So I was deliberate in asking you to say something that I know you always talk about on the channel, your KFC. That's why I use that for you to say.
Okay, well, you could
The
have
really
asked anything, and I would have to
no,
respond.
no, 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 no. I am keeping it within the football conversations that we have had, you see? So,
Okay.
yes, it's your KFC that keeps you energized a lot of the times to do a next stream. Yes, so I'm sticking to that.
Uh,
Yes, and I did not join the show to take over the show today,
okay. So, how are you
nor
feeling,
any other.
sir? Dear Pastor,
I am
how are you
feeling,
feeling?
I'm feeling very well. I'm feeling very well.
Okay.
So God has been good. I
So,
am happy.
what and people others can come in the Discord because it looks like the phone call it might I need to fix it. I need to sort out some things. But next time I do come on, the phone call will be working. Don't worry yourself. It's just because it's a big sound, and big sound requires time to get everything set up. It's gonna be perfect, like how you're hearing Pastor. Perfect now because it's coming. My sound is coming from the ear, but Pastor's sound is coming from the computer. So maybe I have some things having some problems here and there. But I will sort it out very soon. That's what it's called. The Autobahn. Yeah. But I know, Kush, you are in Germany, and look how long you take to tell me that. And someone else told me that 25 minutes ago, Kush. You say you need to do better, Kush. I have to call you out. So, Pastor, we wanted to get on the Manning Cup. So you want me to chop up the Manning Cup at this point now, sir? Or you wanted to talk about the team a little bit more? Because we have read a article here stating that now we have reduced from 23 to 21, being that Whisper would have came in. And also Antonio out, so it would have been 20 because Antonio is only for one game. But they have said that Cephas would have only reached on the day of the Grenada game, so it makes no sense to bring him. We have here heard other contradictory arguments to say that other news outlets stated that it was them not wanting to buy a specific ticket. But because I've not checked that as yet, I won't go there. But just on this argument, is it fair to say that if he's going to reach for the Grenada game, it's okay to leave him? And Mikel Antonio only here for playing one game? What say you?
The JFF is toxic, diabolic, is dangerous, treasonous, wicked, and take everybody else for fools. There is no way, there is no possible way you can have an emergency situation with 4 players and you call the player that has the least experience, has not played in any recognized leagues, to cover for 4 different positions. That cannot be explained. The next thing is, there is no way that for Cephas to get to the international window, there is no ticket that would have been available to get him there at least 2 days before the training camp start. The international window is set, and all the matches that teams are supposed to play everywhere upon the earth is considered by FIFA in setting these windows. So no matter where you're there from planet Earth,
but Toughy Rudy, I push back upon this one because Toughy Rudy said, JD, you know I respect you and your research, but Anthony is more important than to us for 80 than Cephas. But facts is facts. Yeah, but Toughy, I agree with you, Toughy. Antonio is more important than almost everybody in that forward role. That is true. But at the same time, you can't. It's kind of don't sound well when we are said like you want to say the man is important. You know, the man is a wing forward, and to be honest, aside from Damari Gray and Leon Bailey, I don't think anybody else clear of him. Bobby Reed is a more. Bobby Reed, would put it. So Bobby Reed are included as well because Bobby Reed would have classed as a winger, central midfielder, central forward, right midfielder, left midfielder. So Bobby Reed is everything, but Cephas is important as well. Toughy Rudy, I want to say that, and I think that they should have went above and beyond to prove that a local talent that is actually out there got it the hard way to make sure he sees the team, you know? Yes, make sure he sees the team this time and get something out of it, period, you know? But I understand where you're coming from, Toughy Rudy, with the importance of Antonio. But how much minutes Antonio can truly give us? That's something else as well, tougher Rudy. Because remember before even, remember they had him on the paper, and I said based on what I saw on the game, he was not moving good enough. He came off after 75, and I thought that he was not at his 100. So how much can he truly give us? And have they done that research on how much he can truly give us? And if he can give us 50%, and that is half of a game, is that enough? You understand me? And then when you start to put those metrics in to the calculation, then you want to say Cephas becomes even more important. To be honest, Toffee Rudy. Want to hear your reply to that one, Toffee Rudy. Brown says, when is the game? All right, let me give you the game date. All right, in how much hours? So far, I think it should be Friday for me, All right, Friday and Monday for me, but it should be Thursday and Sunday for you guys. All right, so let me get it. I will set up my stream soon, so you don't have to worry. All the streams will be up and running. So, all right. So it should be 1 o'clock my time. So it should be Jamaica time. Thursday 6 p.m. That's what it should be. 6 or 7 p.m. What time is it now? Because it's 4:11 for me. So what time is it in Jamaica now? Because sometimes it fluctuates between the 6 and 7 hours.
It should be, well, in New Jersey, it's 10:41.
It's 10:41, so it's 9:41 in Jamaica now?
I think so.
Yeah, wow. All right, so it's supposed to still be 9:41 would be 7 hours away just the same. All right, so with 7 hours away, it will be 6 p.m. Jamaica time. 6 p.m. Jamaica time. Yes, so it's supposed to be 6 p.m. Jamaica time because it's 7 hours away from me still. So 6 p.m. Jamaica time. Tomorrow, no, Thursday, guys. Thursday. All right. So 6 p.m. Thursday, and for Sunday, it would be 7 p.m. Sunday. So 7 p.m. Sunday and 6 p.m. Thursday. But for me, it would be Friday morning and Monday morning in my time. All right? Yes. So that's for the game dates, people. All right? For the game dates. Importance, Jamaica at this point on 4 points after 2 games played. A maximum 4 games should be played in the group, and you have 6 teams in the group. You only played 3 teams in total, so you play 1 team twice to make up your 4 games. The one team that we have is 80. All right, so we played 80 once, drew with them, and we won against Honduras. So that puts us on 4 points. We have Grenada first and also 80 second. All right, we can finish on a maximum 10 points. All right, and at this point we have Honduras on 3, Cuba on 4, Suriname on 1, and Grenada on 1. So the group is still open because it's a Swiss Army knife, butter knife, chopper knife system. All right. Don't know if it works out. I don't like it, but I guess that's how it is. After even 2 games, everyone is still up for grabs. All right, so Grenada and Suriname can still qualify if they can beat their opponents. All right, yes. So I know we will still be open for Suriname to beat 80. All right, yes. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, 6 and 7. All right, thank you very much, people. So continue, Pastor, because they said you are on point. I don't know. Oh, all of a sudden they're picking up for Pastor. So, Pastor, before you go anywhere, before you get on to the conversation, Pastor, are you still here, sir?
Yeah, yes, I am. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Okay, so why are you behaving yourself today?
I behave every day.
And Andrew55 said, Pastor, Simon said to remain positive regardless of any situation. Pastor. All right, that is what Andrew said. So, anyways, Pastor, why is it because yesterday 4 or 5 persons texted me saying that you were not pleased with your score. but you're masking it by just saying other words. So what are your response um to all those persons, you know, that give you several different ways, or they try to spin it to say that you're upset, Sir Pastor?
When they gave me my scores, I had no feeling toward it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I realized that the foolishness continued with some of the other scores, I spoke to the foolishness that took place. I don't have crocodile skin like you might want people to believe you have, but I don't have thin skin either. I am a very healthy Jamaican born man.
So what
And
what that's supposed to
so
mean?
so
What
the
that's supposed to
so the
mean?
thickness of my skin is appropriate to the geographic location that God allowed me to be fashioned in the womb of my mother, and to the people to which I came. So I don't have any reason to be disappointed with person's opinion, even when those opinions are baseless. No, it did not trouble me. But at this stage of my young life, I have zero tolerance for foolishness especially when I'm dealing with something that is
So, Pastor,
intrinsically interest.
why you think
Yes.
that it is baseless? Because you are just throwing out some accusation for no reason.
No, no,
You're
no, 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 no.
so why you never
JD,
ask them to respond to why they gave you that score rather than to
the,
jump and say it's baseless?
JD, if you pull back the video, I did not have any comment on the scores I got regarding people operating childish or foolish. It was when I realized that across some of the other teams that were put out by other persons, those same foolishness continued. Now, I don't have to, well, let me not say that, because in our conversation, you have to, you need to, you should. It is imperative you do. So here's what's true. Even if this scores given to me was zero and it stopped there would not have been a need for me to comment on it. But when I realized that this is foolishness, is when it was carried across the other teams that was put out. And
So
I think considering the players that we have, the teams that were put out, I don't see any problem with interchanging any of the center backs, because that is going to be left to people preference, if not critical analysis. And so I don't have a challenge with any of the teams put back. But I realize that for some people, any team that don't have both Low and Bailey don't get no sensible score. That is rubbish and baseless, because neither Damian Lowe nor Bailey nor a combination of the two cannot win for Jamaica by themselves.
okay, all right.
And anytime a team reaches the place where a player is indispensable, the word team ceases to exist.
Jamaican gonna big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kelvin. If you want to join, and give me some update as to what's going on with Edie, it would be good. All right. Can't believe the man complaining about internet votes. Okay, Mr. Revolution have a set take on JD, don't listen to Pastor. He only wants the mic to be louder. All right, Pastor, you know have, you know you can't leave out the clan players. All right, so that's what we'll get Pastor mad, because Pastor, but Pastor, so if you have a problem in the YouTube streets and leaving out the clan man them, and get a low score. So you don't think that the coach under that same amount of pressure to have to pick a clan man them to get support?
But JD, I'm one of those persons that are still questioning whether or not Hallgrimsson is in charge of this team. And that is purely out of statements made by Hallgrimsson. I don't think Hallgrimsson have ultimate control of the Reggae Boyz squad. And I have been saying so for a very long time. So yes, he's under pressure.
Jamaican Guna, we dropped the link. So if you want to come challenge Pastor, because Jamaican Guna saying baseless. No, Low is one of our best players historically. Don't believe that. Bailey is our highest profile player. I don't believe that either. He's one of our higher rated players, but he's not our highest profile player. Michael Antonio is still our highest profile player for me. All right, and I think that would be more accurate still. But if you said Liam Bailey is the most highest profile player, that's for you, but not for me. I don't think so. All right. But I understand where you're coming from. They are quality. Oh, you said one of, yes, one of, I agree. Yeah, but the highest, yeah, JD, inform the pastor that we just downgraded his score to 3. Oh, David, how you doing, man? Yeah, man, we are keeping on the inform. All right,
JD, respectfully to what you just read that Guna said. Is that Jason Guna or Jamaican Guna? Whichever one of them. Jamaica Guna. Respectful to that. That is his opinion. And in my team, I had Damian Lowe in the defense.
I read it wrong. He said Wana.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
No, I heard the correction. I heard the correction. I'm reading. I heard the correction.
Don't just worry, Jamaican Guna, and then they turn it out in a words fight. You know?
Why do you believe I am going to try to war with an entertainer? No. Right. On the international space, that would be suicide.
All right, thank you.
Because I am sure I wouldn't be dying alone, and he's not going to want to die either. So that would be suicide on the platform. No, I don't want to war with Guna. I'm just saying.
Pastor, for the first time I thought you're going to concede. You're out here telling me that you're going to kill the selector. What is wrong with you?
I did not. Do not misquote me, please. I did not use those words.
No, but why you couldn't just say you're gonna lose the damn game?
JD. Oh my JD. God. While I have been in the Americas for a few years, I have not become so acclimatized to lose my Jamaicanness. I was bred, born, and grown in Jamaica. I'm sure Jamaican Guna will tell you the same thing. And in the words of Audley Shaw, I'm me, a man, a yard. I don't lose my trousers for nobody. Death before dishonor. Full stop.
All right. Blake Hilton, massive respect, my brother. Oh, long time we don't see you in a big boss. Oh, how are you doing? JD, this is a 5-hour stream. No. People can't do that. We have light bill and them stuff there. No. Just make me measure the light bill to the work. We are doing the work. Yes, it's all right. 2 hours. We done 2 hours already. We're going to go 2.5 because Jamaican Guna just passed. We're going to give him his time. For say in peace, all right, Pastor. I draw you out, you know, Jade. If he's not drawing me out, all right, I try to stay out of it because he's trying to draw me into wars with other people. You get me? Yes, but I'm not following him. So Jamaican Guna, how are you doing, Big Boss? Big Bad Jamaican Guna, how are you doing?
Blessed JD. Big up. Pastor, P-A-S-S-T-A-H. See?
So why you have to spell the man's name? I don't understand.
He didn't spell my name. That is his Jamaicanness. That is his Jamaican. To say pastor in patois. So I accept. Go ahead. A
Right?
pot was spilled for pasta.
We're
The
going out, go
man,
ahead, me
the
bro.
man said pastor.
So, yeah, man, blessed day to JD, all of your family in the chat. Big up everybody. Anyway, across the world that you are located, good afternoon, good morning, good night, right?
Okay.
But I was saying in relation to Pastor's point, on the law has been, and in case people are gonna correct me, Nana Low, middle name Onandi. So yeah, so Nana Low has been one of our best performers consistently, historically. Um, for me, has been in the side. Every coach that has come has started him, has called him for every match, and has started him. I think he went on a 50-game streak of starting for the Jamaica side. Which is not something which is normal because during that time we have gone through multiple coaches and every coach that has come has picked him. And you have to look at that. So he has historically been one of Jamaica's best performers. And people tend to look at the errors that he has made and not look at the quality that he brings to our backline. And it can't be a coincidence that every coach has called this brother. Can't be a coincidence. And partner them with whoever it may be, whether it be Wes Harding, come straight up, maps every one of them Monday. It's not coincidental, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
So he has been
but what I
one
could
of our
say,
best performers.
what I could fire back on is to say that
Mhm.
at no time when with Low was there, you had the influx of talent like what we have now. That you realize that almost everybody that comes in have a higher ceiling than him. And most of the time it was
I wouldn't agree with
sad
that.
with injury. It was sad with injury because remember you had my boy came in as well, that partner with him, because Ethan Pinnock
There's
was
no,
not here, he
the
got
best, the
injured.
best centre half has played for Jamaica has been Wes Harding.
Uh,
He's a Premier League winner. You can't tell me he said there's not the best centre half that has played
mhm.
for Jamaica has been Wes has been not Wes Harding. Where the brother name from Leicester.
Yeah, man, yeah, I know what you're talking. But I still think it's
Um,
Ethan Pinnock is the best
him.
centre back ever played for Jamaica, But I will not.
I think no sir.
Okay, you don't think
Mm-mm.
Ethan Pinnock better than my boy there? Okay, all right.
Not him have to win the Premier League first.
I'm win the Premier League.
So
I
yeah,
bring
I'm have
for
to
the
win the
Monday,
Premier League. Yeah, so I'm have to go move to another side and go win the Premier League with them. Man.
Okay, all right.
Move to Manchester United or move to Arsenal, one of them sides and go win the Premier
Go
League.
now. Go now.
But
Where's
that
Morgan?
is
Where's
my
Morgan? Yeah.
justification for saying what I'm saying. I'm
Go
saying that
now. Go
every
now.
coach has finished.
Before you go on. No, before you go on.
Yeah, yeah.
All of what you said so far pertaining to Low, except the classification as who is the best, I agree with. And I stated that when I put my team together.
Okay. Now, so that's where justification comes in. Now, our defense is tremendously depleted, right?
Yes.
We won't have Rupert.
Inexperience, very inexperienced,
Well,
where it does
well,
not lack
we won't
quality.
have Rupert. We
Um,
will not have Rupert.
Mirak,
We will
I
not
will
have.
come to your question because once I've said that, I knew that someone would have said, but Wes Harding won it with Leicester. But I will break it down. So you think that Brentford is as good as Leicester? I think people is sadly mistaken. I think
No, man, don't put no good like
Leicester
Leicester.
was actually good, with their system that
No,
they're playing,
no, remember that. Let's start at a way of play and that specific season that they won.
And they
We can all
we,
agree it was a fluke. But I'm saying to you that they did win. Um, and that the other way of play that teams struggled to counter. They had a way of play that teams struggled to counter. They had Vardy and Fire. Oh, and by the way, do you know that Demarai Gray was part of that team?
yes, he's the champion as well. He got game time. Obviously, he's just coming in his own in that season as well. Yeah.
All right, so when me answer is me feel like he was the best player. He was the Leicester captain. He captained that EPL winning team. Yes, I don't think in terms of talent, because I think talent-wise, I think Ethan Pinnock is better. But impact wise, I think he was ahead in a little bit. So we can toss up that. But the fact that I'm trying to the point I'm trying to make is that Low as partner, the best comes straight up the line till it reach Pinnock now too. Right?
Yeah.
So there's no coincidence in that. He is one of Jamaica's best defenders at international level. You have players who will perform highly at international level and then when them go back to clubs, them not blending, but he's one of those players that is, when it comes to international football for Jamaica, he's right at the top there. So, because we're tremendously depleted, how can you have a Jamaica side starting against Grenada without having Low starting in the back line? That makes no sense to me.
But are we tremendously depleted in the centre backs? That is the question. Because
JD,
who you gonna start?
yeah,
JD, let me answer him. We are not depleted talent wise to be of any great concern. Yes, our best centre back is absent. However, where experience is concerned, Jamaican Guna, we don't have it. Hence, my justification for starting Damian Lowe in my centre back line, because for that simple reason. You don't want to put a purely inexperienced team on the field in a major competition. You want somebody who has been there before and done that. Now, I realize, and because this all come out and people thinking I'm talking about the scores that I got. I realize the stupidity of the scores, and I'm not changing the adjective.
Pastor, let's
That
leave the
were
score.
leveled.
Pastor, let's leave the score. Why are you still fighting
The
people?
argument came out of the score. Jamaica Guna, I don't know. I don't remember if you were on the stream. However, the other teams that were put out that did not have either or Low and Bailey or both of them were given the same scores despite the justification that the men gave. I realized then that it is not an analysis on the footballing credibility of the players. It was on, I like this player more. Now, that is not sensible to do when you're having a responsible conversation. And it is to that I spoke. Mark, I had Damian Lowe in my back line. So I did not pick up that there was a level of foolishness as it related to me personally. So
Okay.
so it is after I realized that there's a trend. The teams that don't have either Bailey or Lowe or both of them, there was a group in the chat that was just leveling some ridiculous things that had nothing to do with football credentials. So it was to that I spoke. I
Yeah,
am not personally offended if you want to give me zero. That don't have anything to do with me because I gave justification for the team that I put out.
Pastor, specifically what I am addressing is not the scores or whatever they are. Is the statement made that it's baseless to not
The
include.
scores were baseless. Not Damian Lowe's inclusion.
Hmm?
The scores. I made the statement that it's baseless in Jamaican Buddha. And it was the scores that I said were baseless. Not Damian Lowe's inclusion. Remember that I had Damian Lowe in my back line.
Okay.
It is the scores that I said were baseless.
All right. So, war gods them. War gods them. Can we pick a team? Tyrone Williams, stop give the man zero, the man. No, leave the man alone, man. JD, the U20 draw is going on right now. Yes, no problem. Just send the information in as it completes. We're gonna go into who this no man.
I'm trying to pick a team.
Yeah. Me know you set up a team. Hold on. Yeah, Kevin, the phone now working. So you want to come in at Discord? Yes, yeah. Me post the link again. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna try FM data. All right, so FM data. So let me put in that one and then bring up the scores, people. So we are gonna try and bring up the scores so we can pick the best starting 11. So Jamaica good, you never there about. How would you
Yeah.
look at your starting 11 based on who you have? Are you up to pace to who is still available?
No, just give me an update. Well, me kind of update. Me kind of up to date with what's going on. But give me an update for the audience.
All right, so updates. We have available the in goal all three goalkeepers, which is Andre Blake. Um, what's his name again? Kemar Foster added. For Connor Boys Clark. Yes, so that's up right there. And in the defensive department, we are gonna take out people. Let me make sure to take out all of them. That's missing and just give you the overall number. All right, so 1 second, people. All right, so we have available now Javian Brown out. So we have Tavon Gray, Dishan Bernard, Dexter Lambakisa, Damian Lowe, Michael Hector, Greg Lee as the players them, and Lambakisa, Latibodier as well to make defenders. Obviously, he plays different for Jamaica, but he's still considered as a defender. All right, then you have Daniel Johnson, Bobby Reed, Kevin Lambert, Kira Anderson, Damario Phillips, Mikel Antonio only for one game, which is the next game, so he's not available for this. Shamar Nicholson, Leon Bailey, Romario Williams, no Cephas, Damari Gray, and then Whisper. Whisper is added to the team to make up the numbers. Yes. So, you would have set up your team now.
All right. Goalkeeper Blake.
So Blake in goal. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You agree on that, Pastor?
Most definitely.
No, we have to make sure you agree. Pastor, we're not.
Right back. Would have been Lembekis.
Lembeki say you're going for?
Yeah.
All right.
Right back.
All right.
The two centers, them Bernard and Lowe.
So you're going for Bernard and Lowe? All right.
Mm-hmm. Left back is going to be Greg Lee.
Greg Lee, I'm telling you, man. Greg Lee is a special talent in the man. All right. So, guys, massive respect for the super chat. Massive respect for the super chat. I'm going to try and do an next hour to make it 3 hours, but we can't go the 5 hours. Totally. Hope you guys understand. I'm begging you, please, God. All right. Yeah, man. We will be back more often. I've done 5 videos since 2 days now. Normally it's just 1 video a day. All right. And I've gone in 5 videos. Yes. So, you say Greg Lee?
Yeah, Greg Lee at left back. Here's where it gets complicated now, because what are we going to do what are we going to try to batter Grenada? Or we're going to try soak up whatever they have to offer in the first half and go at them in the second half. So it's tactically what the coach is going to do. I'm trying to make an uneducated guess to see where.
No, Jamaican good. It is what you are going to do. You are not Grim.
No.
No. What I'm saying, let me say that differently, Jamaica. Don't try to mimic what you think Grim will do. Select your team. Right, JD?
No, I have to ease the coach, so I have to try to think where him that go same way. With that in the back of my mind, with the corner of my eye still a pre and what me I say, but me just still I think what him would do in terms of what his approach is gonna be. I would go out and try batter them right off the bat. That's my. I would like 3-4 goals in the first half.
I think that's what I would want as well. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I would like to go
so I would expect you to select the team with that in mind, because that is my thinking exactly.
Right.
For Grenada.
So as my ball progressor, I would like Daniel Johnson.
Hold on. Because me no know. So why you pass there? Why the man get 0? What you pass 0 to? You can cuss in your battle of numbers. No, because me no know why I get angry. Yeah. Daniel Johnson.
Why do people believe that when I get excited it means I get angry? But hello.
Pastor, I get angry unless I talk about JFF, man. Low pastor, brother.
Jamaican, you're probably the only person on the live presently that have a correct assessment.
All right. So Lati Bodier and Daniel Johnson are my midfield. On
Latibodier?
the right flank. Yeah.
No. Oh, Latibodier. Joel.
Yeah, man. Lati Bodier and Daniel Johnson are my midfield.
Okay. And you're using a
And
4-4-2.
yeah, man, 4-4-2. As the coach is gonna use. No reason, that's what that 4-4.
Okay.
The right flank would be Bailey. Left flank would be
Gray?
Gray.
Yeah.
In that little pocket of space
Yeah.
would be Bobby Reed.
Oh, Bobby Reed. They're changing Bobby Reed.
Yeah, you never say what the man who won in a goal, man.
Yes.
Forward, man,
But he made a play by himself as a forward. But
yeah,
no,
forward, him not play as a lone striker.
but no, you're gonna put Leon Bailey out. You're gonna put Leon Bailey out wide where everybody are run from for do. Because the coach will naturally put.
I'm gonna give Leon Bailey the freedom to roam because I saw in a few of the matches the coach make them interchange. So him come in a lot, him tuck in a lot to support the midfield.
I think he never just tuck in a lot. He play exactly where you're putting Bobby Reed now.
But
Yes.
him floated, man. Him floated. So him and Bobby Reed can float and do what them a do. You know what I mean? They're intelligent players, so them can do what them a do. So them three there, and as me say, and I'm surprised inclusion up front.
Yes.
Romario Williams.
So no Boza.
No.
So have you checked up on Boza of lately?
Yeah.
In the league,
What about that? Yeah, man. Boza my baller, man. Yeah, man. What's the highlights and things?
But you know, say he play exceptionally well. So
yeah, I see him play what he against which side was it?
PSG.
It was Paris.
Yeah. He never have the best game in Paris, so that's the worst
he
example we
did
use.
Yeah, that team, yeah. So
You see, so you just watch one game, another game they're gonna use to beat him, and the other game I mean was okay, you know.
Yeah, one game watch like 3 games. 3 game watch from my app, man. But the game in a PSG never look too sharp.
Okay, them say Boza still not good.
I think impact wise, I think him coming off with fresh legs would cause a lot of problems. So I'm gonna start Romario Williams, Rom up front.
While I have different selection Jamaican going, with that explanation given, I don't agree with your selection, but with the explanation given and the fact that the person you are starting has experience inside Concacaf playing environment, I would not fight with you. So
look at the position that we're playing. I think as I said, we have to look at bringing in blooding in some players at the same time because Romario Williams have the age, you know. So him can be a one of our strikers moving forward as let's say a replacement for let's say a Corey Burke moving forward as you know one of our second string, third string strikers. So I think this would be an opportune time to give him a start, see how he looks from the beginning of the game. And similar to what if it was Trevante Stewart he was there, I would probably start Trevante Stewart as well over Boza. Because coming off the bench, first and foremost, I don't want to risk the ball too much in a game such as this. I want to keep the ball up so he can go back in club and you know get him farm up to where it should be. Because as you all know, I'm a baller, I'm a rating. So me don't want to risk him if it's not absolutely necessary. You know what I mean? You have some players who are depends on the context in which they're playing at a specific time, or you know, like let's say for instance at Trevante Stewart, I wouldn't have called him. I would have make him stay and bed himself in Italy, get some more game time on them belt and stuff. So I wouldn't have called him. I would have maybe called him for the next window and stuff like that. So that's the context that I'm looking at. I'm saying that Romario Williams, he came on the last time. He looked very bright. I like his work ethic. I like how he press. So I think from the start, his energy would cause a little bit of problems for the team, and then we have a tall, physical striker coming off the bench in the shape of Boza in the second half, and not pressuring him too much, keeping him fresh for 80. Because now 80 now, we definitely want all guns blazing in the 80.
Yeah, but we only can use 11 players. That's the problem. And
Yeah, but
what if
at
a
the
man
end of the
score how
day,
much
at the end
goals
of the day,
what if a man score how much goals in a one game? Then you have to bench him for put on the next big ball him. How am I gonna feel
no,
now?
no, 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 man. You don't do that. You play about what if can be anything in the bro? What if can be a playing line and you get the play? If can be anything. So we just have to Bates and that's my justification for picking
All right,
Romero.
Revolution says you guys don't think Kieran Anderson can start. Mr. Revolution, I think he can start, and I think he would have been slightly better than Daniel Johnson in the system, to be honest. But obviously Jamaican Guna might want to bring him in, blood him in. Yeah.
No, somewhere. Concacaf is no joke thing, you know. Even if you're playing against minnows, quote unquote, you know.
He said he's ready. He said he's ready and prepared.
Concacaf is no joke thing. So as I said, I heard you say yesterday, JD. I heard you say big baller come a Concacaf and look like. I heard it, JD say big baller come a Concacaf and look like them can't play football, you know. So physicality is something that you have to get used to, or you have to see it in action.
Yeah, well, I think they are preparing for that now because he said he gets information from persons that play there, and that's his first take, the physicality. And his league is very physical, maybe the most physical league in England. You understand me? So maybe that will help him, you know. Maybe that will actually help him.
League 2 him play now?
No, in a League One him in. And one of the most physical league as well. So it helped the kids them to come up.
The lower leagues tend to be more physical and less technical. So the lower leagues tend to be like, remember say you have Michael Antonio, I think he used to been playing in lower leagues as well. Ethan Pingot used to play in the lower leagues as well. So those
Revolution, Damari Gray use complete skill set. But you can still see the physicality. Him never work well. The first lick him get in a Concacaf, it take him out of the whole game. We forgot about that. You saw life funny? We forgot about that, you know. And remember him talk about, you know, the protection for remember the first game, you know. We are ball about the protection of the players them, you know. Mr. Revolution, you know.
Physicality is something you have to get used to. So,
yes, so stop act like him embedding to no Concacaf. He must score goals. Yes. And I try avoid the challenges them, but me not think say him a bully over the players them. Him still look not up to par with them. I just him natural skill set give him the goals them and the free space.
Trickery man.
Him very trickery man. Yeah,
him very tricky. So you think you have the ball, and when you think you have the ball, that's how they get a rush. So
yeah.
Very tricky.
Yes, but him still get beaten as well. Good morning, Eddie. Hope all is well. Jamaica group has Bermuda, Grenada, and Martinique for U20. All right, that is not a bad one. But how they are doing the U20? All right, we will do a show on that separate and Danique. So don't worry yourself. We will chop it up as well. Thanks for the information. Later, I will try to 1 hour tomorrow morning. I will add it in with all of the graphics and everything. Yeah. I think we need more creativity than Daniel Johnson offer. I think we're really disrespecting Daniel Johnson. I honestly believe so, you know. People, we think we're really disrespecting Daniel Johnson, you know.
Jerry, the midfield that Guna, the two midfielders that Guna put in.
But Pastor, before I start, people please vote 1 to 10 for Guna. Let me see how much you're giving Guna, people. 1 to 10. 1 being 0 being a number, 10 being the highest. All right. I never say if it gives Guna 0, and I'm just saying 0 being a number. I've said it yesterday, Guna. So me nah try fight against your thing. Go again, Pastor.
So my grade for the team would be an 8. What I was saying is
Pastor,
yes.
Everybody come and beat you, Pastor. So then why everybody come and beat you, Pastor? Me don't understand. Because no, Ski College says 7, Mr. Revolution says 7, Shana says 5, S Technique says 6, Pagan says 7.5, Danica says 8, El Granero says 8.5, Read up front, laugh out loud 5. What? Um,
Don't fuck me. I'm tired of being
Kemar,
on Jamaican.
Kemar, just listen to the
I
high score.
can't
The way
put
I
my
get
head up.
listen to the high score and stop worried. Homes on the man. Kemar Sutton says 9. Jero says 7.5. Dr. Ira Badminer says 5.5. Kevin says 7. MPW 94 says 7. Osh Puppy says 7. Tyrone Williams says 8.5. Marcella 6.5. There is no point bringing Anderson without playing him. Jack Drummond says 7.5. JD, we need the young player to start. Everyone under 28. We have it 11. Yes, we know we have it, but when that's going to happen, don't know when. Mr. Hallgrimsson saying playing. 5 from Mr. United. What? Andrew 55 says 8. Joel can't play midfield. Rampasad says 8. All right, 7, 8. All right, so Goon have obliterated this Pastor. All right, yes. So Pastor, go ahead.
If me they have 1 point, me they obliterate pass and a 0 him get.
Watch this now. Watch this now. In my team, the only
Mhm.
two players that you put on the field that is not in my team is Bobby Reed and Williams. And I gave justification for why I would prefer to take Bobby Reed off the bench against Grenada because I wanted a player that I am very sure can play anywhere, give an excellent performance in very short time. Bobby Reed is Jamaica's best multifaceted player, hands down. No questions asked, no conversation needed.
Well, Pastor, the man saying I chatting, so you just look in the
Yeah,
chat, right?
I don't need to hear no answer in the chat because the persons again who are giving scores, even though they did not descend into the low level of folly that they did yesterday, it is still obvious that you're playing players based on who you prefer. Now, I don't see that as being reason enough to give a person a low grade, hence my grade of 8, which was pretty much what I gave most of the teams that I saw put out yesterday. With that said, people are going to say Lati Bodir cannot play midfield. He has been placed in midfield by this coach for every game that he has played. And only in one game was he moved to do duties elsewhere. So that's where he has been asked to play by this coach. But I had Keroy Anderson there, Jamaica Buna, because he's a natural defensive midfielder with the ability to play as a 6. So he gives you both characteristics. And I paired him with Daniel Johnson, knowing that I would take Bobby Reed off the bench. So I don't have too many problems with this team. And I had started Bowser because I believe from the get-go, I am going to instruct Blake and Lowe to use the Jamaica former coach Suchman tactics 50% of the time and employ the wolf. So I wanted a point man to
Here,
reach.
here, I understand your justification for Boza, but here's my issue. I think why it's happening is that Boza has not been scoring for Jamaica for the last couple of games. He has fallen off. He's missing easy chances a lot. I think we need to away from Michael Antonio. He doesn't. He knows that his game is assured. Once he's called up, he's gonna start and play, and we need goals. So I would give Romario an opportunity to either bang in some goals um or then we will see where he's at in comparison. But we know where the levels are at, but we're talking about the farm right now. So let's see. Let's
I can
see.
agree with that.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Giving him an opportunity. As I said, I like how him press. I like him energy. He was very bright when he came on. He caused a lot of problems with the movement.
He saved us without him, and we ain't sure if we're going through. No, it'll be a battle fight, and even if we win against Grenada, we're not sure going through. You
Right.
get me?
So
So yeah.
yeah, it was very bright, bro. So I think we should reward him with a start and let Boza watch from the bench and see if he feels threatened by Romero Williams.
Yeah, we have to give credit.
A lot of this, JD, a lot of this is will have to go down to his awareness of the surface on which he's playing in Concacaf, his familiarity with the surface. A lot of it is that, he's not put off by it. He's just in his element as long as he steps across the line.
Okay, if that benefits him, well, we don't care. He's eligible to play for Jamaica, so we are gonna just put him on the field. Yeah. So, whatever it takes, we're gonna just put him on the field, and he deserves to be on the field because he came on in a no second. He created a penalty, so we have to just give the man him credit, Yes, man, good job, Mario, and he's scoring in his league. So if you pick him, it's not like people will go outright mad because he's scoring, so he's doing
Right,
something,
we're not picking a dud. We're picking somebody who's
Yes.
scoring goals. So as I said, I paraphrase by saying it's a surprise inclusion because a lot of people weren't thinking of Romaro Williams to start. Everybody was basically going to go to the straight to Boza as the second rated striker. But I think Romaro Williams has earned his place in the starting 11 this time around. Especially for what he did in the last round of
I
in
would
the last
all
round.
I'm giving him all the credit, oh God, I'll just say Phoenix baller. So Jamaican go nights because he was a Phoenix baller. Why you're putting him in the team, or you never even knew that he was a Phoenix
I don't know
baller?
nobody from Phoenix, bro. I don't know nobody from Phoenix.
No, I'm just
I
running a joke with the chat.
don't know Phoenix Rising.
Yeah. So people, please do smash the like button, share and subscribe. We are close to 200 likes, so let me get it over 200. As you guys always said, people donate for the show to continue because they like what we give. So who can't donate, just actually drop some likes on the video. It's free to drop the like. You want we to be here entertaining you, at least drop the like. All right, so people donate, so you drop your like. All right, it's free on your side. We have 199 here, so we know the 200 people don't like the video as yet. Yes, Alex, they told me about the draw. We will deal with the draw separate. All right, because we don't even know about the squad as yet. So I will do the next video around the U20s, or it could possibly look and stuff. So I have to do more research on that. All right, yes, but we will come and deal with that, Alex. You know my thing already. Research, come back and have a bombing show on that one. All right. I believe the coach uses Lativalier in midfield because of his defensive capability. Yeah. But for me, I would make a little bit of changes. I would slide it like this, right there. Start with Daniel Johnson. But if we are not, I want Kira Anderson to start, but I don't think Latibodier is playing that well to pull the weight by himself. So that's why I would have changed up things and keep the Daniel Johnson, what you put there. Yeah. And then I would change Boza here because Boza, Romario can press as well, He can press well. I like what he offers as a presser as well. Yes, so but that give me even more leeway to continue to do all of this for longer periods of the game. So and Liam Bailey, even though he's playing better in a deeper role now, I think I will take the pressure off him being just coming off injury, and because you want him on the field, I would give him the position that he played over and over. Yes, so make it easier for him and put Bobby Reed back in that position. So that's what I would have gone with what you said, Jamaican Guna. I like it, but I would give Shamar Nicholson it because the extra pressure that I think Shamar adds on the pressing is slightly better than No, not slightly better. I think it's better than what Romario adds. But Romario would have come straight back on to keep the pressure going because I want to pin back Grenada. Pin them back so they don't have to start hard because they started hard on Suriname and Suriname had to fight back in the game. And obviously Suriname is better at passing than us. You understand me? So, but the field really chop out their passing. So maybe if it was on their field, they would have smoked them. We are going to get the chance to see that. Because if they give them 3-4, tell you that if they had met them on their field or on a better field, they could have smoked them. But that is the reason why I've led to more this. And I think maybe this is exactly the squad that you're going to see. The starting 11 you're going to see. JD, Shamar hasn't been scoring for club or country. You started him, so what exactly does he's going to link play, press the thing? Because he's assisting as well. And he's creating problems as to getting penalties and linking play. So the last time Romario came in our squad, he actually linked play and won a penalty. So Shamar is doing the same thing as well. You get me? At a higher level. So I just said that's the way I would have done it, you know? I just believe that Shamar offers a little bit more that we're not giving him credit for. His pressing is elite. You know, his pressing is elite. We have to give him credit on that side, people. Most of the others, aside from Bobby Reed, I think don't press as well as him. You know, so I think I would have used him and rotate them. Anyone picks the next guy, I can't complain. So this will be the team that I would go with and how I would work it out. So if you want to give me a 0, you give me the 0. But based on footballing metrics, I will go with that one, you know. I got a 9 from Revolution. That is nice. So I will close the poll right there. I will close the poll right there and take the 9. So my average is a 9, you know. Yeah.
JD, I think the issue with a lot of persons in the chat is that when you present a different view, they are taking it to mean that you are rubbishing or destroying the view of the person that presented prior to your presentation. Even though you are clear in agreeing with several points from the person before you presentation.
Yes, Pastor.
I believe a lot of the persons are just looking the fact that you are either trying to be better than the person before you or you're destroying what the person said, which is not the case. And I said this yesterday, I think despite us having a weakened squad with 4 of our top players not available, the reality for us is that we still have a competent squad.
I'm not cutting you, Pastor. Or you just come take over my voting, like you try to make sure me not get 100 points for the best situation. So why you couldn't just give me a little break?
Anybody in the chat?
No, but you're trying to sway them.
Hear JD say no. Did anybody in the chat hear JD say he's closing the poll here and taking the 9? The 9 is his average. Just type
why. Continue to
just
give a big score. Jamaican Kuna, why are you on the panel voting out there? You're trying to bring on my score. So I got a hit from Pagan. Big up yourself, Pagan. Watch Shamar against PSG. He's playing good. Hector will be playing CDM. I don't think so, Dr. Hero. Shamar, so everything but his primary role, a score. No, his primary role is not only scoring miracle. I don't even think most forwards going out there, sometimes their primary role is actually to score too. Some forwards, central forwards, sometimes they're like Firmino and them, Firmino or whatever his name is. He brought the gig and pressing, and his primary role was to link play, you know, because the forwards were actually Salah and Mane, you know. You get me? And then after he runs in late in the box, finishing would have been his secondary duty. All right, so
yeah,
so don't.
When they won the Champions League, where Benzema was not the primary.
With Ronaldo, yeah. Look at that. Link up
to the ball.
Miracle, you just want bad mind me with the 10 and not give the big boss the 10. All right, see, you know, Jay. Anyway, they see that 8, 7, 8.5, 8, 6. We got. No goal scorer. Umzo. Oh, you bad mind, sir, Umzo. Oh, what does that have to do with me? What I tell you know what I whisper me I put on the
You know,
field then?
but I want
And
your
now go give
team
me
side to make
zero.
everybody want get low score. I want your team side so I can give my negative fifth indefinite.
JD,
The man them see me I
JD,
get my big score. Hold on the pastor. Let me take me score them. 8, 8, 10, 10, 10. 5.6. Sean, you bad mind. But JD, well, I whisper me I put on the field then. Alright, cause whisper score a whole heap of goal in a Manning Cup. Alright, so man give minus 8. Me never put whisper on the field on Jairus. Me just see that tell him. It's because them say a goal them want. Whisper and score a whole heap of goal. So all in the Sean, it no matter. I have to pick the team. It's about my team, Sean, not about who missing. Antonio cannot be selected because he's not available, Sean. So you can't bad mind me like that, brother. Me ain't sorry, brother, you know. Oh, Lord. So officially, my rating is a 9.5 based on the amount of 10 and 9.5. Or 9, so it draw close to J anyway. I'm going to beat J anyway, man. 9.5. 9.1, 9.1. So I beat J anyway, point 1. J anyway, look at that. No, check
JD,
it.
JD.
Go ahead, Pastor.
So are you Dre Anyweather and Jason Guna are the ones who are on the platform fighting for scores? I don't need to fight for scores. Anyway,
Pastor,
a
you
lot of people
lose,
don't understand.
Pastor. Just
Not just
Jamaican Guna. The
we don't
man,
have
the man, Pastor,
hold on. What I'm saying is that
hold on, Pastor. You keep on saying, you know, me
Every
nothing to
time,
you.
every
Me
time,
not care about the
every
people,
time
them.
I mistake in a JD, he want to justify him zero, you know. Bro, that's all I'm paying zero and just call it that, man. So Friday egg where you get, brother.
So, Pastor,
They get an egg for Friday.
guys, we're going to give Pastor a chance to make a different score.
no, JD, I gave justification for the team that I selected. We don't have no other team I make. Listen to what I'm saying. A lot of these persons who
Pastor,
are
no, Pastor, nobody hear me
making
say,
statements.
Pastor, nobody say nothing.
You
Just pick a different team,
can't justify
Pastor.
the egg.
What I
Yeah.
don't why you don't want me to say what me I
Pastor,
say pertaining to the
Pastor,
person in the chat?
Pastor. Here what you have to do, brother. You have to just go around the road and buy 2 slices of bread for put to the egg where you get, brother. Nobody try to justify nothing, brother. We know
Pastor,
why.
pick a different
Just
squad.
work with the egg.
Alright, Pastor,
I am
Maybe they were tired yesterday, Pastor. So what I'm going to do, let me give Pastor opportunity to reason
Lord
out all
have
of his
mercy.
selections. And
Um, hello,
Big boss, me up on the
JD.
line, you know, yeah? Me up on the line and me can't use the phone. The phone now work, bossy. So you have to come in at the discard, yeah? So you have a discard pin. So try work out a way for getting the big boss. Cause we want to hear from you. Cause Pastor bad away, you know? So come in. Alright? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, as I was saying before I was interrupted by the host, there are persons in the chat that
Pastor, leave the money.
for
We still a
Lord of
fight.
JD, listen to what I am saying. This not have nothing to do with scores given. I'm speaking about the role that them are asked about what Bowser plays.
Yes, but Pastor,
If
no,
you're
Pastor, my
if you're
score
going
that.
to
Pastor, just leave my score alone. We don't want to hear about that,
just
Pastor.
speak
We want to
out.
hear you do your job now.
Jesus have mercy. I'm not talking about scores. I'm talking about the role of players in our team.
Okay, so Pastor,
Me,
start with
me
this is
not
my
mention score.
Pastor. Just leave my conversation alone. Just say this is my first conversation, and I'm going to start talking about my team, so them can clip you from there for start grading from there.
Any team selected with wing forwards will need the the player playing forward, out and out forward, to be more than just a goal poacher. That player's responsibility is primarily to hold up the ball to bring on the other players into attacking or goal scoring positions. So the person playing in the center of the park at the head of the line, his job is not to run well if the team go try score goal. His job is to hold up to give the team greater opportunities of scoring. Correct, JD?
Yes, yes.
Since you're the one good.
That's what we're
So
doing.
that's all I'm saying. Nothing to do with your score, my
Yeah,
score,
but
or
Pastor, I
anyone's
ask
score.
you, Pastor, we just want to get over this PTSD and just damn name a team, Pastor. That's all we wanted. So the supply us with a team if you have anything, any changes. Maybe you slept on it and say, all right, then we could have made a change right there or something. But if you never slept on it and you believe that you don't want to change the team, you let the people know. All right, but have you had any second thoughts on it, Pastor?
The only change I would make to my team would be that I would start Bobby Reed rather than take him off the bench. The players are the same players that I would have in their same positions. And let me go over it. Blake in goal, because yes, I believe Blake
All right, so
have a personal thing against the Caribbean rivals.
So Blake in goal for your
So
pastor. Yes.
yes, I believe he will. What if when I'm a drink Red Bull or when I take, he will be flying. So the Blake will protect us
Yes.
because Damian Lowe is the senior statesman in the defensive unit.
Yes.
I have Damian Lowe in the centre back role. I am
Okay.
not going to put up an inexperienced backline
Yes. So you have
when,
Damian Low.
I have Damian Lowe,
All
which
right.
I had in my team initially,
Yeah,
and
pastor,
I'm
just
pairing him with
continue.
Bernard, and
So
I'm pairing him with Bernard for centre back,
yes,
as I
yes.
did. I did have Lambakisa as the person starting on the right,
All
and I
right.
did have Greg Lay starting on the
So
left.
you have the back
Greg Lay,
five. Good.
good. So Greg Lay is my special player that I believe is going to impose himself again on Concacaf in this game. In the center of the park, I had Letty and Anderson.
Anderson. All right. So you want
I had Anderson. So if I'm going to make a change to my team, I would put Bobby Reed right in there instead of Daniel Johnson. And I would have Gray on the left. I would have Bailey on the right. I would have Bowser up front.
so you're gonna keep back Anderson in the team?
Yes.
All right, so I'm just gonna pick an Anderson. So I'm gonna pick Javan Anderson, but it is Kira Anderson. All right, so don't worry about it. Just Kira Anderson in there, but because he's not in the system, we can't use him. So yeah, so Kira Anderson, Latiba there, and who on the two wide areas? Are this is in your, I don't know if this is a formation. You want a different formation?
This formation is able to play 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. So
Okay,
that's why I picked it.
okay.
This squad, this team rather. Not the.
So who else you want? You wanted Gray and the Field and Bobby Reed?
Yes. Bobby Reed in the middle, Gray on the left, Bailey on the right, Bowes up front.
All right. Bobby Reed, Gray in the middle. No, wait, say Gray on the left.
Correct, Gray on the left,
Bobby Reed in the middle, and who on the right?
Bailey on the right.
So you had Bailey in your team yesterday, or you change your mind?
Had Bailey in the team yesterday. I believe a lot of them were upset because I said this match against Grenada, Bailey must become Atlas George Headley for the Reggae Boys, and him must beat the brakes off of Grenada. He is the senior man in the strike force, and I am holding him responsible for Jamaica winning by 3 or more goals. And I believe that is what a lot of persons were offended by yesterday because they are saying I should not put no pressure upon Bailey. Yes, I had Bailey in my team yesterday. So that's why it didn't trouble me with the scores that they gave me because I know that most of them would not have any better team than the team I pick.
All right, so Pastor, and you have Shamar Nicholson up front, right?
Yes, for the same reason that you articulated, as well as I am going to, as the coach of this team, which is my team, authorize Andre Blake and Damian Lowe to mimic such man playing style 50% or so of the time to use the wolf.
Okay. All right. So, guys, this is Pastor's final 11. Could you guys give him a vote, please, so that we can see let me see if we can get
And
Pastor, please
let me say, JD, the only difference in this team as against the one yesterday, I gave a justification for the fact that I would have started Daniel Williams, where Daniel Johnson, where no, and I have put Bobby Reed in there. The reason for that was given yesterday
Yeah,
because
but
I thought I
Pastor,
don't want to take.
Pastor, them want vote, So let people vote, no. This Pastor, so people just go ahead and vote. Yes, so we can give back Pastor's final statement, and then Jamaica go to the final statement that we're out a year. All right, because we still we're 3 hours ago now, people. All right, Hector over Bernard, so it's a 9. Travis downgraded from a 10 to a 9. Wow. Sean Answer gave you a 7. Alright, so Pastor started out much better. Andrew 8. Joel cannot play midfield. Alex Hunter 8. Mr. United 7.5. Jerome 7. Football Global 8. Jero 7.5. Ryan Stewartson says 8. Peter Way says long balls 5. Omzo 8. The formation is great, even though the coach won't use it. So you just bad mind me, Omzo. Alright. Mirak 7.5. Alright, so we need some 4 and some 5s in it as well. You know? 8, but I dislike the woofing balls. Then I give him a 4. Levon 8. Gray right back 7.5. Gray right back 7.5. Okay. 8 Brian Burke. What?
I don't understand that one, Gray right back. I don't understand that one, JD.
Kevin 8.5. What's going on in the Pastor? They are on ratings of 8 so far. How is that possible, Jamaican Guna? The Pastor have to stick with him old score, Him get 0 yesterday, so him stay with the 0. Alright, so Pastor, who is Javan Anderson? Javan Anderson could play for Jamaica and Suriname. But we were looking for Anderson, which is Kirai Anderson. But he's not in the setup as yet. So that's why we couldn't put him on the screen. Alright, so it's Kirai Anderson and Latibodier starting deeper. Here the football gave it a 10. The long ball part get a 3. Alright. So Pastor always talk himself into getting not near Jamaican Guna. Because he want to just say words,
Jenny, the persons who are talking don't know what the surface in Grenada is like, so let them talk. I don't have a problem with that.
Alright.
Where's the Pastor? Wolf?
Suriname, which is a ball handling team, they play the ball on the surface, could not play it on the surface. So anybody going to Grenada thinking that they're going to be passing silky smooth is in Alice in Wonderland.
But hold on there. Let me show you something now, Pastor. There is nobody in them right mind who would think that Jamaica all of a sudden I gotta wake up tomorrow morning and start play like Barcelona after the 2000s.
Overall, in Jamaica Guna, it no matter the field.
Yeah, no matter the field. We get the best pitch to play from. Woof. That's it.
So
my reason for upping the percentage of the wolf to 50% in the Jamaican Buddha is because I am very well aware of the Kirani James Multi-Purpose Stadium. Them throw shot put and discus and javelin on the surface of the ground. Eh?
Them play cricket on it too, no?
I think they host some of the cricket games, the inland cricket games over there too. I think so. I'm not sure. I think when they play over there, they have a superficial pitch. I think they have a superficial pitch over there. That outfield is it. And on top of that,
I'm trying to say to you, Pastor, on any event, if you give us the Maracana or the Azteca Stadium, elite surfaces, we are going to play the wolf. So that is what Jamaican players are used to. It's not something out of their realm to be playing the wolf football. We are going
Well,
to play the wolf. Regardless of where you take it, we are going to play the wolf. The coach is just
well,
trying to keep the wolf to a level where they
good.
can probably. But tactically, we haven't been very flexible with this coach. We haven't been very flexible tactically. We have seen throughout we can use the benchmark as the Gold Cup and see that tactically we haven't been flexible. Usually, as I said, usually when he's making changes, it's a swap. He's not changing the formation during game. He's not bringing on players to nullify a player. The only time I see him do it is when I see him do it when he bring on Lembakisa and take off Brown. And because a player that terrorized Brown down the on our right back
Yeah, Chucky
area and
Lozano.
check my Lembakisa. Yeah, Chucky Lozano chop up the whole the skin off a Brown and put on Lembakisa and nullify him. So so that's the only tactical. But I think you look at the coach more closely and you'll see that basically he's not very flexible with his tactics during games. So we have to be aware of that, and we know that our way of playing is basically wolf.
Hence,
We kick the ball up front, and hopefully we hit somebody with pace and power, and try to score goals that way. We are not a ball playing team as yet. I think that's where we would like to go, but we are not there yet. We don't have the players to play that kind of football yet. So what we're playing is what works.
Jamaican winner. Hence the selection of the players that I chose to go with. If you look across the front of the team, you have a Gray and a Bailey, and if you put Reed inside there, all three of them can play in either of the three positions. The center role being the weakest for Bailey, but all three of them can play right across there, as well as in the middle. If you put, because you have Kieran Anderson and Latibodir, who is a defender, I am I set up my team defensive minded most times. So I placed him there, literally doing the dirty work, even though Kieran Anderson is the resident CDM. But he's a better progressor of the ball in my mind than Latibodir. So they too can interchange what you'd say vertical. No, vertically would not be, laterally. They can interchange laterally the same way the front three is going across, can go across. They can go straight down the park interchanging. So it
And that
gives
is why
us
I
defensive
advanced starting in
solidity.
my side. I don't want to have two defensive midfielders against Grenada. I started Johnson in my side because I want some creativity in the middle of the park. And to me, I think he's Jamaica's best ball playing midfielder currently. So we definitely want to see if we can get some ball playing in the middle of the park. Latibodir is not that. Latibodir is more of a bruiser. So with that balance, I think that is why I chose those two midfielders because I think they can offer more on the
That's why
defensive
I
side.
did,
Yeah,
and that's why
yeah,
I agreed with. That's
Uh,
why I
uh,
agreed
uh,
with the explanation
but
with
we're
your
football.
putting
selection.
Kieran Anderson as a midfielder in there now, as a CDM in there. So I told the CDM I play against Grenada. No, brother.
No, no,
What,
no. Jamaica Guna. Jamaica Guna. Kieran
put
Anderson
some
is a
sense in our
rare
attacking
find.
midfielder right now.
Jamaica Guna. Kieran Anderson is a rare find. The ball handling and progressing of the ball that Daniel Johnson does, Kieran Anderson also does that. It's just that he's backed with good defensive awareness. Don't think I'm playing him as a CDM. I'm playing him to progress the ball. But he has that defensive quality. He's a rare find. He's going to show up a lot of people, as JD keeps saying, when he runs out for Jamaica. If I even 50 minutes they put him on for, he won't show up on a whole heap of people.
So he's a eight.
He is a CDM a 6 and a 8.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
six.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, even a
Oh,
6. Yeah, he's that versatile. He's a Bobby Reed in the middle of the park, like how Bobby Reed can go everywhere else.
Yeah, man. I think he's gonna show people
We need
that
to put some
he's a
more
he's a solid
skills. Me
he's a
feel
solid
it.
player, man. He's a solid player. Yes.
Me can't
So
make no good.
Football Global said, JD, you gave Pastor a lifeline and resurrect his career. Um, well, he explained himself and he talk himself back down half of him career because the people might vote for him, you know. And then him start talk about all sorts of things, so them start don't vote him. So I just the pastor that he's not gonna get it away. Yeah, man. So pastor, we have come to the end. 3 hours 8 minutes. Yes, people. Massive respect yet again. Smooth one. We chop up the reaction to the Richie's interview. Go and watch that yourself. Take what you will from that one. We want the best for the kid, and then we talked about Cephas situation. Then we talked about the team, and pastor gave his take. We talked about languages, countries, and experiences as well. So all of those things we did in this video. So we like it, you know, and that's why we always said try educate yourself, people. Educate yourself. Just go keep on learning. Makes you a little bit happier, you know, and I can say that I'm much more happier than a couple of years ago. Yes, but I will give the panelists them their final say. You know, thanks Jamaican Goon and thanks Pastor. The persons that can't get to come on, I will fix the calling for you guys. Don't worry yourself. It will be back, but just give me a little time. I won't come back on instant because I will work on it. I have to do some things in the backyard. Then I will come back and finish work on the equalizer people. Thanks to the donations from I think Brian Burke and our brother as well put two donations. I can't see it now on the screen. Because of my system not showing up, but I will definitely, yeah. So Sherman, why should I copyright the show? Why would I do something like that? I don't need to copyright the show. People can physically use it. Just do whatever they want. Sherman. Sometimes in life you make people do whatever they want. Um, to make anybody do what they want. The shows are licensed for people to take clips out of it and do whatever they want. Sherman. So I would. No one uses it. No man, I can't do that. Sherman. Because why? But I have used TVJ's clip and those stuff, so I wouldn't want them to copyright me or something. No, man, people can use it. I am not that type of person. I am not interested in that because remember we did the show for people to solve a problem because we never wanted to hear this whisper butler drama again. You understand me? Yes. But it looks like, based on the clips that I've gotten yesterday, people trying to keep this drama alive. It look like people like drama, and that's not for me. So hopefully this video with Richie stays alive, so it kind of kill the unnecessary drama. All right, Sherman, but not that type of person. I am not thin-skinned as what people thinks. You know, I am much more thicker skinned, and I am way more versatile, genuine, and stuff. All right, so people can make up stories, but that's why I've said always educate yourself. You get me? The only thing I've always told people before is to educate themselves. You know, that's all. And I will always say that educate yourself, comprehend well, and you have less problems, you know? Yes. So you still have some thin skin? I'm not thin skinned, man. Oh my God. You know, but sometimes I just want people to just hear me I say and then say what you say after, you know? Yes, that's all. Go ahead, Jamaican Guna, because we can't make Pastor go first. Or else you got tired and make all four read him. So Jamaica Guna, drop the final piece and then we'll bring in Pastor after.
Yes, I did laugh off a pass already.
Yeah, man, you can't make him start, man, cause a 4 rhythm and three
Was it?
three album done and you're gonna
Yeah, right.
platinum on the selling
And it's
chart.
just the second sentence, man. That pastor is the kind of one where have the word big fuse and say, nah, I use the word big, you know. I use enormous, gigantic, colossal. You know what I mean? All sorts of different words mean people say big.
Yeah.
But
Words.
yeah, so I mean my word of the day is going into this match is confidence and not getting complacent. Um, there's a thing in football and in other sports called upset. I mean, I want one of that to happen to we. So we have suffered a few in our history. So we just want to go out there, get the job done, smash them. As I said, I want probably 5 goals from the team, 5 or 6 goals. Demoralize them from the first half, get even 3 in the first half. So, build up some confidence of the players them who are lacking confidence. Give some experience to some of those players who are just coming into the system. And go out there and smash Grenada for 6, literally. So that is what I want to see. I'm looking forward to the match tomorrow. And once we've done that, then we can move on to the next match. But right now we are focused on the one in front of we. And me don't want to go there get complacent. Jamaican players and fans, like ourselves, tend to be super confident in what we are doing until the ball game, until the whistle blow, and then we start to see a different something. So hopefully we can go out there with confidence and just slap them over the fence quick and fast. Get to that, put up some nice as it may come down to that, maybe we don't want that. We don't want it to come down to that. So we want to get the 3 points tomorrow. We want to get the goal average up. So about 6 goals, may I expect between 4 to 6 goals.
4 to 6 goals. Jesus God!
Yeah,
Oh Lord! Okay, all right.
And that may I expect. I mean, we want Bailey score a trick,
All right.
and Demar score 2. And something like that more. So that's the kind of game I'm expecting to see, and hoping that we can go out there and do it tomorrow.
Bailey scoring a trick. All right, Pastor. T-Gat, you came in late. I'm very sorry. We are ending the show because I had some things unplanned. So I know me not like disrespect people away there. So Pastor, can you give T-Gat a turn? Cause you run the show, with me, Are you not having that? T-Gat, go ahead. Don't even ask Pastor nothing. Just go ahead. So what you say, cause a 2 minutes you have. T-Gat, open the mic now, brother. Alright, T-Gat gone. So Pastor, come in.
The answer to the question you had asked could have been yes. I am going to say, like Jamaican Guna, the responsibility of Jamaica winning by 4 goals in this game is on Bailey's shoulder. He must deliver. Put up or shut up. He's the senior man.
Alright, T-Gat, go ahead.
And
T-Gat, 2 minutes you have, T-Gat. Pastor, just make T-Gat. Pastor, I know. Pastor, you're one of the resident panelists. T-Gat, go ahead.
Yes. Pastor, man, I like that. I don't like to put in the responsibility.
Jesus God.
Bailey
T-Gat.
shoulder.
Pastor, you can't respond here, Pastor, because we not stay the whole night here, Go ahead, T-Gat.
Yeah, we're not going on there. The responsibility is on all of the players that we stole. We want the responsibility on all of the players that we stole. You understand? If each man can give it 2 goals each, I'll be good. Get 2 from Bailey, 2 from Damari Gray, 2 from Bobby, 2 from Shamar, we'll be good. You understand? The responsibility is on everybody's shoulder. No one a good victory tomorrow. A solid victory tomorrow. Yeah, and then we can go on and beat 80. JD, I apologize to come on the show, but not even know that I run the show.
Yeah, you not get the notification.
Busy.
Okay, busy. All right.
No, yeah, me get the notification. And then when we free up now, I say you still on.
Yeah, man. Through the big war between Pastor and Jamaican Guna, the lyrics got them, Cause Pastor say, nah, bow down to no man. Jamaican Guna come and dice him up and say, Pastor. But go ahead, Tia. We not hear you.
Yes, he did a credit card. Yes, he did a credit card today.
All right.
No, we don't scan it yet. I'm gonna scan now.
Okay, Tia, look like him busy. All right. So Owen Umzo says how many times have we been taught is this Bailey must deliver?
JD.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Tia. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, we are here, Tia. We are here now.
Where JD?
All right. So Tia gone. Tia.
JD.
Yeah. In our Tia.
No. People are going in and out.
Okay, me no know what go on. Everybody else are hearing
He's
on
not
panel?
hearing us,
No, man,
Jody.
me
I am hearing him, but he don't look like he's hearing us.
Him look like him up on a call or something, man. Him not
Or
hear us.
it might fluctuate. It might fluctuate, people.
yeah, man. So that I look like it delay.
Jairus, my
But anyway,
glasses.
big up.
Why
Anything,
you think I'm blind or something, Jairus? I don't understand. All right, T-Gat. So we link up then, T-Gat. All right, so people, Jairus, what did I do? Let me know. All right, so people, another good one. As what we said, we are crying for peace and love and education. Yes, so let we try use those things every single day. All right, so people, please do smash the like button on your way out. Take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.